Hello and welcome back to Tainted Grail, and we are in the first kind of friendly location. We are still getting to know everybody in this place, so let's continue to chat everybody up. I'm pretty sure I still have a few people left to talk to, and then we can go out and explore the world. Quite a nice little castle, quite cozy, with the braziers, whatever you want to call them, and the lovely starry night. So I kind of talked to everybody in this opening courtyard area. Now we're going to go into the bank and see if there's anybody to talk to. Who are you? Hello? Brother Riagan.
Blessings upon you, stranger. May the word always resonate within your
Can't
soul.
hear you. The voices are very quiet in this. Thank you. I've already been blessed with tongs, pincers, and fire.
What do you mean, my child?
I was tortured. You're a red priest. I think you have a pretty good idea what I mean. Oh shit. Must be a long time since you visited the island asylum.
Indeed, my child. I have served in the horns of the south
don't go
since
there.
I turned 20. So, it's now my 40th
How old are you
year
now?
in the service of Kai and this noble abode.
34?
As for the asylum, I only know as much as my brothers deem necessary to relay to me in their letters. I only receive reports on their progress towards curing the Red Death. I'm afraid that I simply cannot believe your blasphemous words without...
What'd you make of these? Can't take all my clothes off. See all my scars. Believe what you want. My scars speak for themselves.
So it's your word against the word. Let's leave it at that.
I don't like you. What do you think of the weirdness?
It's a sickness, a corruption, but also a mystery. Many of my brothers would call it a curse, a stain upon Avalon that must be purged. And yet, I wonder, did Kai not teach us that all things have a purpose? That even suffering carries wisdom? The weirdness twists and warps, yes. It consumes and it takes. But it also gives. Life grows in its wake. Strange and terrible, but life all the same. If we are to fight it, we must first understand it. And that is what frightens the church most of all. Understanding.
I agree with that. Are the horns prepared to fight the weirdness?
As prepared as any men can be against something they barely understand. The swords and fire will hold back beasts. But what of the creeping rot that twists flesh and mind alike? But there is one thing. The Excalibur they keep here. It has not been wielded in an age, yet the weird does not creep near it.
How come?
Well, even as it rests upon its pedestal, the air around it remains untouched. The tendrils of corruption that strangle stone and steel refuse to claim it. The keepers may not see it for what it is, but I do. There is power in that blade. Something ancient, something beyond the church's teachings. And if it truly holds back the weirdness, then perhaps it was never meant for men alone.
So you feel safe here?
Safe? No. But safer than most, I suppose. But tell me, what is safety, truly? A stronghold? A weapon? A prayer? I've seen
An exhilarating
men with all
start
three
we have
fall
here.
just the same. So no, I do not feel safe. But I do feel watched. And sometimes that is enough.
Open shop?
Certainly. Kai's blessings know no bounds. But sometimes it's useful to seal them in a handy flask.
So I can sell from my stash, which is good. This is buying. Blood transfusion. I've got 796 coins. That costs 400. The 7 commandments. I've already got about 7 million of them. You cannot afford to buy this item. 2,800. Right.
May Kai's word always guide you. In the word, you will find solace.
The word was the word. Why is it so quiet? Why can't I boost the dialogue volume? It's too quiet. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. I have turned down the vegetation setting in the graphical settings because it makes a gigantic difference to the performance. That's where all of the performance is being used. You get like 30 frames more if you turn down vegetation to low. So it might look a bit sparse, but I'd rather it look a bit sparse and run better and have a higher resolution. So we need to impress this guy before we can talk to the actual captain. Anybody else to talk to? Where are the women? Keeper Dickon.
You all right, newbie?
Newbie?
Have you been to see the refugees? I can't believe poor Cole was put in a cage.
No, I haven't. Who's Cole?
Hey, what a mess. Cole came to us with a group of refugees from some nearby villages. They were looking for shelter from, well, everything that's been happening here. Bandits, the weirdness, the Del Reader, hunger. I was happy Fergus let them in and allowed them to stay. You'll meet them in the village. They live in the buildings up high. Not long ago, though, Cole started acting very strange, erratic, sometimes even aggressive. One of our keepers, old Mahon, tried to calm him down.
Mahon?
He might have used too much force, and Cole felt compelled to defend himself. He bit old Mahon. And since then, the old fool has been lying in the infirmary. Frankly, I think Mahon brought it on himself. They shouldn't have put that poor man in a cage. Wait, if you ever meet Patrice, please give her those flowers. I know it's not much, but I'd like her to know she's not alone. I support her and the other refugees. And I'm sure there are more of us who do.
A carnation to remember. Keeper Sigibald.
Good to see you again. The pledge today was very interesting, wasn't it?
Who are you?
The certainty in Quartermaster Aymer's voice. Beautiful. Makes one eager to start work.
I don't think we've met. I'm almost certain you meant Fergus.
Huh? Ah, yes, of course. So, what do you need this time? The pass again? Are we planning a trip to the Stale Lamb? Hey, not this time, my friend. I've run out of ink. I'm waiting for a delivery. Steward Orla will let me know when more arrives.
What happened?
In the
Who pushed me?
meantime,
Stop pushing
I need to ask
me!
you for a favor. So, you in? For the sake of our long friendship?
Pass? What pass? Sure. What do you need, pal?
You do know it needs to stay between us. Do you understand? Say you understand.
I understand. I understand. I understand.
Fantastic. So, here's the thing. On a recent night out at Ron's, it seems I may have left some sensitive documents at the bar. Documents, with Captain Fergus' seal. But not necessarily sealed by him. You know what I mean. I can't really go there right now. Could you get them back for me? I'm sure it won't be too much of a problem.
Sure. I'll do it.
Splendid. When you have the documents, meet me at the third crowing of the rooster. Or just find me. I'll be around.
Third crowing of the rooster.
Eyes forward and mind your step.
But where is the captain? Will I get to a place where I can't actually go any further? They'll be like, you can't come in here. And what's that? Big lighthouse. What's that? This looks a bit dangerous. Bit sketchy. Very wet. It's raining. Slippery. Slippery old castles. Ooh. So the weirdness comes out at night. So it's best to rest till morning. But I guess if you want better loot, maybe it will drop at night. Because more dangerous enemies come out. I guess they're building this, maybe. There's no way up into it. There's always a lighthouse. There's always a dickhead. Is a man not entitled to the sweat on his brow? Lighthouse. Maybe I could just speak to him. I don't know how free the game is in letting you, like, work around stuff. Letting you just go to places maybe when you're not supposed to. Hello, Janks. God, so many stairs. Round and round and round we go. Oh, I feel dizzy now. Hello, Captain. It's a bit of a pain in the arse to get to you, isn't it? Happy New Year! There's an elevator. Shortcut. Soul's like... Oh, he's not in here, though. Maybe he won't appear until I complete the actual quest. That is a long elevator. And there's no way to call it back up? Oh, there it is. Oh. There we go. Look at me. What are we looking for? The captain, but he's not here. I need to do some work first before I can speak to the captain. I need to gain favour, even though I've got the, like, emblem that says I am a good man. I am a proud and noble knight. Very foggy. Oh. What happened to this?
I have no choice but to defend myself.
If I jump, will you catch me?
Hello there.
Quick save. Oh, God. Ah! I made it. Keeper Con.
Hey. Hello. Are you also wondering why the heck we need them?
Need what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Lighthouses.
Oh.
Why the hell are Dara and his workers pushing so hard to build the second one? Is one not enough?
Yeah,
Is
two...
it because one is
A
less than
second...
two and
A
less is
second
worse?
King
I
Arthur
mean,
has hit
two
the
lighthouses
lighthouse.
next to each other are almost the same as one, and ships don't even sail this way anymore.
If not two lighthouses, then what?
Two taverns, of course. One to drink in, and the second for when you're already drunk. Ha!
You mentioned that ships don't sail here anymore.
Aye, why would they? The waters are treacherous, so no ships. Storms and the weirdness are a deadly combination. Besides, who'd have the time to build or repair them? There are enough problems on the island. We don't need more.
What can one do here?
You can stay here and serve. Sit in the tavern, drink and eat something. If you're looking for an adventure, you'll have to go elsewhere. There's always something happening out in the world. But you know what? Here in the south, everything happens late. It's a big world out there, and a small one right here.
What can you tell me about the Horns of the South?
Well, not much going on here, as you can see. Things have been a bit different lately, due to the refugees.
I don't know where the village
One was
is.
even hanged for theft. But I can't say much more as I wasn't there. If you're interested in the horns,
Or...
you should visit our museum. You'll learn more about that fella, Swal, or whatever his name is.
Museum?
Aye, it's boring, but at least you don't have to pay to enter. But almost nobody goes there anyway.
And what do you think about the refugees?
What do I think? Well, as long as they follow the rules, they can stay. And if they don't, then they can hang. That's all. Folks are saying that there's some other group, probably more dangerous, not so far from here. If they come closer, well, that wouldn't be too good.
Back. Bye.
I don't get it. This is a massive investment.
I got a brand new combine harvester, combine harvester, combine harvester. Where's the museum then? Got no idea where I'm going around here. There's some question marks. Barracks. Hello? 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 Keeper Horolf. Can't wake them up. Can I sleep? 8 o'clock. Oh. Tap dancing. Irish jig. Horolf. Horolf, talk to me. No. Eogan.
What's the feet?
You look the same. What feet? Feet where? Lovely feet. Whose? Mine? Yours?
Your feet, and my priceless seedlings. I swear, your nosiness will be the death of you.
Do you need anything? I just got here, and I don't know you.
I'm Owen, and this
Yes,
is what I
that's
do.
exactly how I thought that name would be pronounced. Are you always this welcoming?
Always.
Do you need anything?
I have everything I need. And you, the fly in the ointment.
Why keep a garden on the roof?
It's safe. I can keep an
Closer
eye
to
on
the
it.
rain.
And I can chase off the seagulls. And when the weirdness comes, and the dead start rising up from their graves, then a rooftop garden will be much safer than one on the ground.
Plants vs. Zombies. What's the point of having a rooftop garden that you clearly don't let anyone into?
I let Rark in. He doesn't talk so much. He's my best friend.
How can you call someone a best friend if you don't like talking?
My hoe in your skull would be worth 1,000 words.
What? Do you have trouble with seagulls?
No, I can handle a few seagulls. I'm not like that idiot Gwilyn.
Gwilyn Defoe.
You need to talk to plants to help them grow. I'm not going to waste my breath on people.
Well, I like how straightforward he is. Roots of knowledge. Keep getting quests. Sage. Where's all Miss Sage gone? Jan's quarters. Hello, Jan. Jan Hibbe, would you like to join my Viking crew?
Oh, sorry. Do I know you? I'm terrible with faces. Either way, glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Jan Heber, a physician raised in Camelot and trained in the Royal Academy.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Why would you, though? Don't you have better things to do?
I want quests. Not really, not at the moment. I'm trying to get in the Quartermaster's good books.
Aha, got it. So you're up for work not out of the goodness of your heart, but for your own selfish plans.
Unbelievable. That'd be a good summary. Doesn't everyone have an agenda? No, I'm up for work if it pays well.
Oh, now you're speaking the language of Timberwall. It does pay, but we haven't settled on a shared definition of well, have we? I guess we can see about it after the job's done. But all right, if you're a mercenary, then I do have a job for someone who'd be willing to risk their life in exchange for material goods.
Just tell me what needs to be done.
Straight to the point, eh? All right. I need someone to perform a ritual within a stone circle nearby. You go there, read a spell, do whatever needs to be done, come back and tell me exactly what happened.
Isn't your fascination with druids illegal?
In Camelot, maybe, but this far south, nobody cares. I've spent my entire life digging through scrolls and books
New Camelot.
in pursuit of their knowledge.
They should have called it New
I've
Camelot.
been reading
Like
about
when
their
all the
rites and the descriptions
English
of their
people
rituals.
and Europeans
sure
went
they
to
were onto
America
something.
and used the
They
exact
knew
same
much more
names
than
but
we
called
do,
it New.
But it feels like there's
New York.
a veil
New
wrapped
Portsmouth.
tightly around that knowledge. It's like I need to find the right spell,
New
the right
Jersey.
ritual, something that will unwrap it for me.
What exactly are you doing here?
Healing diseases, sometimes cutting people open. Oh, and pulling out teeth seems to be a leading cause of concern for everyone around here. Me pulling teeth in the arse end of the world? My friends back in Camelot would laugh their brains out.
You look like you're in dire need of sleep.
I don't dream about anything anymore, so sleep feels like a waste of precious time. Fortunately, back in Camelot, I found a mix of remedies that can keep me awake for a whole week. It was quite popular in our study group.
Care to share the recipe?
Oh no, every physician needs his secrets. But I can sell you some if you promise not to tell any of the higher-ups.
Skooma. And if I do tell someone, why wouldn't you want the leadership to know?
There are side effects.
You get a massive boner.
You won't fall asleep for a while, but the moment you do, well, you'll feel like you died and came back to life, only to die again. So you either take the next dose, or endure it. I can endure it because I don't have a post to attend to. But our brave soldiers, well, that'd be risky.
Okay, back. That recipe you were just whispering to yourself.
Is some local witchcraft I've been trying to make sense of. I guess I'll find out when I try it.
Try it? On yourself?
Experience is the best teacher. Don't worry, I'm not testing anything on the others.
Try it on a rat.
Graham the Mad, a great Camelotian physician, used to say that a real doctor would never give his patients something he hadn't tried on himself first. A wise approach.
What about a circumcision? Graham the Mad? Don't you see the irony? You could try it on me.
Oh, that was unexpected. Yeah, take it. What will happen, I have no idea. But please, tell me. If you live to find out.
Oh dear. God, it's so... The writing is so tiny. Need to increase the size. So you're not a fan of local remedies?
I was classically trained in the proper art of medicine by the scholars of Camelot. The things they do here, they make no sense. No sense at all. Most of this stuff shouldn't even be effective. Yet it seems to work wonders on these simple-minded, tough-bodied people here in the south.
So why do you even study this stuff?
Shipments from Camelot are late, so I'm running low on supplies. If I'm not able to treat them, they'll start complaining. And Fergus doesn't like when people complain, especially when it comes to their health. He truly cares about them, I've got to admit. He doesn't care much about anyone else, though.
Why are his glasses so goofy? They're nailed right to his, temple. They're on a hinge, so you can go... Open shop. Venom Flick. Flicker Bolt. Burning Ember. Hailstone. Don't really need anything yet. The lenses and Eye of the Sage. Accessibility. HUD scale. Player bar scale, compass scale. That goes up with that. Large UI mode. On. Font size. Big. Apply changes. Ooh. It's too big. It's too big. Turn it down. Bigger. 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 How do I get up there? Kitchen! There's so much to explore in this little area. Hello? What have you got in your neck? Why have you got 2 bones sticking out your neck? Ruark.
You? Ah, shit. Another mouth to feed. Pirgas must have been off his rocker if he thinks I can feed everyone with the little he gives me. I'm serious. If we don't open the keep soon, we'll have to start eating rats. Not that I can't cook them in a way that makes you think it's chicken.
Are you always this angry? I met Eirgen. He said you were friends.
Ah, Owen.
Owen.
Yes, he's my
Sure.
best friend.
Why is it not
We
spelt
don't even need
O-W-E-N then? Has he always been so unsociable?
Heck no. You should have seen Owen 20 years ago. He was sharp as a pin and could get anything done. If you wanted something, you went to Owen, and he always found a way to help you.
What changed?
Politics. What else? Owen survived 3 captains. One was terribly lazy. He just sat there like moss on a log and did jack shit. That frustrated Owen. Then there was another one. He was afraid of everything. So all he did was kiss Camelot's ass. And that blocked Owen's ideas to do something meaningful with his fish shack. And when it was finally Brandon's turn, Owen was already fed up with all this. It's funny, isn't it? First captain who doesn't mind introducing new ideas, and our local revolutionary has given up already. So now he just putters around in his little garden trying to find some peace in the twilight of his life.
Are you always this angry?
It's a good thing you didn't start with calm down, or I'd have shoved my cleaver up your arse. Yeah, I'm pissed off. Because our gracious sovereigns recently decided to let in a bunch of refugees from the villages.
Oh dear.
They say they're running from the weirdness, but who knows, really? So now I have even more hungry mouths to feed. And since the captain ordered the letdown of our keep, the supplies are dwindling a lot faster than I'd like. Of course, I can make you 1,000 different dishes based on fish and grouts. But come on, even the keepers need some variety in their lives.
I can go outside the walls. Do you need anything specific?
Well, wow, an adventurer, are you? Ah, I'm good for now. But if you find something interesting, you can drop it off here. And, as a sign of goodwill, I'll allow you free reign of my kitchen.
Would you like to
If
join
you
my
need to cook
Viking
something,
crew?
Go ahead.
Could you teach me some recipes?
Oh, this is new. Maybe we'll get along after all. The dimwits here never want to learn, only eat.
Is there anywhere around here to get a good meal?
Oh, you're trying to piss me off, aren't you? If you don't like my food, then get lost. Go to Ron's Tavern and stop wasting my time.
Great. What do they serve there? Where can I find Ron's Tavern?
In the fishing village. That's where the guards retire to sit on their asses and fart. Or sit, fart, and drink themselves into a stupor.
Sounds like a good life. Doesn't seem like you're in a hurry to retire.
Hell no. I'd rather stay useful here and drop dead at my stove than waste space over there. If someone's still fit to work but chooses to laze around all day instead, they should be kicked out, not rewarded with free beer.
Recipes. They're quite expensive. Now, what is that in your neck? Why couldn't I talk about that? He's got bones going in his neck. Or tusks. Still a bit too big. You got large UI mode and font size. There's many ways to make it bigger. That's what she said. Plop, 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 plop. Captain? Is that Excalibur? Arthur's memory? Pull out?
This feeling, it was so strong, so real. I remember now, the weight of it, the power. This blade was never just steel. It was a part of me.
So Excalibur holds a piece of your soul. Why can't I draw the sword?
A sword like that, it doesn't yield easily. It demands strength of body and of will. You'll need to grow stronger before it will choose you.
Excalibur, I choose you. It's gigantic. Why is it so gigantic? I'm pretty sure those holes in the sword don't help the structural stability of it. Can I go in? Captain's quarters. Hello? Captain? Riderick.
Welcome to the museum.
Oh, it's the museum.
Of the Horns of the South, the southernmost keep under Camelot's jurisdiction. My name is Riderick.
I said it correctly.
To introduce
There's a lot of Gaelic names in this, I think.
Rich history of this
Gaelic bread.
fascinating place. A history that began 623 years ago with the first keeper, Sewell Firstfoot. I'd also like to bring your attention to our numerous exhibits that are, as I like to say, inanimate witnesses of the history of the Horns of the South.
Tell me about the museum. Exhibits, what exactly do you have here?
The museum holds a collection of 72 items of the so-called movable, tangible heritage. The collection includes big and small items that represent the world surrounding the keepers of the Horns of the South, from the 1st to the 6th century of the Avalonian era.
Boring!
Here you will find militaria, craft tools, everyday objects, furniture, textiles, coins, religious artifacts.
Interesting. And which exhibits are the most remarkable?
But I'd say all exhibits are worthy of your attention, but I could point you to the ones I personally think to be the most notable, or subjectively, of course, the most interesting. Those would be the items that used to belong to Sewell Firstfoot. We have his signal horn, and also his boots. Those boots were the first
Were made
to
for
touch
walking.
Avalonian soil. What is also worth mentioning is the tableware used by
Is
King
it
Arthur
circular?
himself during his visit to the Horns of the South in the 15th year of the Avalonian era.
Really? Sewell's boots? Do you also have a relic? Sewell's holy socks?
No, we don't. And I'd ask for a modicum of respect for the legacy of the first keeper, and for our museum. Sewell's boots were sewn from 3 pieces of tanned calfskin, tied at the top with a leather strap. The seam goes through the middle of the instep, which is decorated with ornamental embroidery. On the outer side of each shoe, you can find a decorative brass buckle with the motif of the Camelotian bear. It is notable that even after 600 years, they are still excellently preserved, which is unusual considering the high humidity in this area. It means that even the keepers of that time must have realized the historical value of Sewell's boots, and therefore made sure to adequately preserve them.
The signal horn sounds interesting.
It is indeed an interesting exhibit. The horn was used by Seoul during wartime, not only for signaling, but also for intimidation. It is 50 centimeters long and made of the horn of an ox. It is the color of yellowed bone, with some ash-gray discoloration on the narrow end. It has a brass mouthpiece and silver fittings on its wider side and at the middle. The shape of the fittings suggests that the horn was hanging on a leather strap, which unfortunately has not survived to this day.
Tell me more about King Arthur's tableware. This is where he ate his scrambled eggs in the morning.
It's a memento of the visit of the legendary ruler of Avalon. Impressive, isn't it? The tableware is made of tin coated with silver. It consists of a plate, a bowl, and a chalice. The edges are decorated with the motifs of Camelot, a crown and a bear. However, those ornaments are of visibly low
Don't say that.
quality.
Arthur's in my head.
That detail, and the fact that those are the only wares from that time that have survived to this day, leads us to conclude that this set was cast specifically for that occasion, and that it was finished by a person unfamiliar with this kind of craft, perhaps a blacksmith or an armorer.
I saw a review on Steam that said King Arthur came a lot. And that was it. That's enough. I'd like to ask about something else. King Arthur and his people must have arrived here on ships. What happened to them?
Oh, truly? I never
Did they,
expected
break
to
them down
hear
and use the
such a
wood to make houses?
naive question. What do they teach you in those rural schools? Likely nothing, which would explain why Avalon is in such a deplorable state. But you are fortunate, for I never refuse access to knowledge to those who wish to expand it. Saras, the flagship of King Arthur's fleet, was an exceptionally impressive construction of oak and ash wood. Unfortunately, it fell victim to rebels. A group of the unfortunate individuals, misled by the empty promises of Merlin's apprentice Nimue, dared to seize Saras, and several smaller vessels also.
Can we meet Merlin? We met Arthur.
Clumsy attempt to return to the homelands. All
Higgledy-piggledy.
of this in the midst of wartime turmoil on the eve of victory. Naturally, such treason could not go unpunished. King Arthur ordered Merlin to summon a terrible storm.
Oh, is that what the DLC's
dragged
about?
The rebels to the bottom of the sea. He did so to prevent anyone else from following in their footsteps. He wisely believed that returning to their homelands amounted to little more than a romanticized form of extended suicide. Honor and glory to King Arthur for that decision. Had more people followed the rebels' example, Avalon would not have retained enough population to maintain stability and form a functioning society.
It's been great listening to you. Can you tell me something more?
Really? Do you mean it?
He just wanted somebody to talk to.
Thank you. really nice to hear.
You're boring
I'm
as
not
shit,
used
though.
to positive feedback. Usually people only come here when they've had too much to drink and decided that it'd be fun to come over and start mocking me, or touching the exhibits with their greasy fingers. The last person who seemed to actually be interested in the museum was Lady Elaine. We talked a bit about Captain Lex and the trip that ended tragically in the year 513. It was described in The Last Voyage of the Andraste. An interesting read, although I'd say it should be classified as fiction. Lady Elaine thought differently. Apparently she's looking for the wreck of the Andraste. Can you believe that?
Sounds interesting. Maybe I should meet her.
Definitely. Personally, I believe that people gifted with curious minds should share their observations, for there's always a chance it will result in new developments.
Sounds
You
like
should find Lady Elaine
G-Man.
in the tavern, or somewhere close
Rise
to it.
and shine,
Good
Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes. Spoon, a plate, boots, coin purse, horn. Wow. Cabinet. A wooden spoon. How the hell has it survived 600 years? Rise and shine, Miss the Freeman. I do not mean to say that you have been slacking on the job. Well, I can't go in there. I bet the captain's in there. Do not disturb me. You need a key. Could knock on the door. Right. Is it time to go out and do some actual quests? Let's have a look. Quests. We got so many side quests already. What the flip? And miscellaneous. Jesus. Creed. Head to the tavern. Keeper Dickon asked me to deliver flowers to Beatrice as a gesture of his sympathy. Fergus told me to speak with Mar about the events at the cemetery. Boots of knowledge. Turns out that Owen was a revolutionary but has given up on his ideals. Maybe he'll tell me more about it. What about the actual garden? Cillian asked me to bring him the head of Fingerless Colm. This time, Cillian asked me to kill a bandit. Their bounties. Make armor. Bring back tags. And more bounties. Okay. Roots of knowledge. That was the garden? That was the garden one. Hello? Owen, what are you doing up there? I don't know my way around this place. Ugh. Meow, meow, meow.
Stay quiet. Stay safe.
Willan, have I talked to you?
Bloody seagulls! Can you hear me? You flying vermin! Just try landing here and I'll pluck your asses clean.
They want my fish and
Keep by the
chips.
sea. What a great idea that was. And what do you want?
Seagulls? Why are you so fixated on them?
I'm fixated. Me? Oh, you didn't see what they did to me a week ago. I was just standing watch as usual, and then, suddenly, splat.
They shit on my
Flying
head.
overhead, screeching, shitting and whatnot. So, I yelled what I think about them, shaking my
Shaking my damn
And then
fist.
another 4. Splat. And they kept screeching. I tell you, they're laughing at
It might
me.
be because of your
I spent all
armor.
night
Maybe they think
cleaning
you're
my
fish.
Soon
Fish
did he think it
scales.
through when he decided where to put the keep, mark my words.
Come on, they're just birds. I guess they didn't like what you said about them.
And I don't like how you seem to think I'm a fool.
I don't like them
So,
either.
what now? Should I shit on you for that? I don't think so.
Well, in some
I once
circles,
managed to
some
shoot
people
some
might
things.
pay for that.
I thought they'd learned their lesson and wouldn't be flying over here anymore. And guess what they did? They kept shitting with increased force. They're planning it. Vengeful scoundrels. I need to try a different strategy. Find something that will make them feel real terror. Like the way crows are afraid of scarecrows in fields. I'm sure seagulls also
Seagulls
have
are not
something that
scared of
scares them.
anything.
We just need to find out what it is.
I'll take care of your problem for a fee.
A fee?
A fee?
I'm not asking you to hunt down a monstrosity from Grubwood or the Sunken Village. Ah, whatever. As you wish. You'll get your fee. Oh, you must think yourself an expert, damn you. I just need you to bring me some kind of a bird scarer. They'll learn their lesson.
The horn.
And keep away from me.
Do you know anyone who might know something about seagulls? Owen.
No. I'm not sure if there's anyone crazy enough to take up something like this. But there is one guy in the museum. Riderick. He's supposed to know everything.
The horn. The horn. Irrational hatred. Blow the horn. It'll scare them.
You scared me.
How do I get on the other side of this wall? What? Who are you? Volko?
Were you at the pledge?
He's drunk.
I didn't see you.
I'm new here, still learning.
Yeah. Victory over health. Honor over life.
You look tired. Do you need help?
Yeah. Bandits, tribes, Sodomol. Sleep, damn it, is the worst son of a bitch I ever fought.
Why are you singing?
No sleeping, no. The service is eternal. Where would we be if Seawall took naps all the time? You need to serve. Not...
How long have you been awake?
I shut my eyes for about 15 minutes every day. Sometimes 20.
Don't you have like a
Besides,
rotation?
a true keeper doesn't sleep. He keeps watch. The old mother will reward me after I'm dead. But I'm not gonna lie. That potion from Eber, our physician, works miracles. You could stand on the walls all day and night and not even think about closing your eyes.
Couldn't you ask him for more?
What? Listen, pal, I never asked. I just came in the evenings when I was getting sleepy and took it. And then Yan put it somewhere else. Keeper's vigor. Good stuff.
So you were stealing? You know, I think some sleep would do you good.
Shows what you know. Once more, call to this glorious service by the grace of the sea.
Right. I need to take that thing, that potion that guy gave me. Where is it? Bag. It's in my bag. This one. Heber's Elixir. Oh. I'm dead. No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You need something?
You need something? Jar! Why would there just be a drop there? Why are there no stairs? Madness. How do I get up there? Who built this place? King Arthur? Fucking mental. Dead ends, sheer drops. This way. I gotta go along this bit. Oh, what a lovely garden. I spoke with Work.
And?
He says hello.
No, he doesn't. He knows better than that. Ah, look. If I give you something to do, will you stop talking? Here, take some seeds. Find a free plot and grow whatever you want. That'll teach you to appreciate some peace and quiet. Besides, I'm a bit curious to see what will come of it.
Okay. Special seeds. My special seeds. 36 hours. So the game has a garden mechanic. Chicken!
Seed, leftover fish, crumbs of everyday life. I want some good seed.
There's a talking
I love
chicken.
Some good seed, not bad seed and fish bones, bitter, ugh, nasty. How much fish can you eat? Want good seed. Go away. Go, stupid human.
Human?
Go. Why humans still here?
Hummus.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
A talking chicken?
Oh, no! Not another one! Listen, did you perhaps drink some weird concoction lately?
Actually, I did drink a potion with an unspecified effect.
Humanheber, I see!
Wow.
I know it must be an entirely new situation for you. If you're feeling hot flashes, you should just lie down. Try to sleep. There, calm down. It'll all be better soon. Damned human.
Human? Who are you? I'm being pushed around by chickens.
What? Unless I've grown 4 arms, I should still be a chicken. What's wrong with you lot? Do you always ask such stupid questions?
What are you doing here?
Pecking, clucking. What else am I supposed to be? Pardon me, Avalonian. Quacking doing. If you want an egg, don't ask me. I'm not one of those henhouse floozies. Now get lost.
You're not one of those what?
I'm not sure if I should. Ugh, whatever. I'm Muriel, a four-dweller covert agent among the humans. Though I've nobody left to report to. My bosses stopped contacting me a long time ago.
You're a four-dweller? What the fuck?
No, I've been a chicken for over 600 years.
What the
Damn,
fuck? How are you
you're
still
really
alive?
dim, aren't you?
How have they not eaten you? What was your mission?
Observe, learn, and forward intel. Spy, basically.
Did you want to destroy us? You were to spy on us? So there are more of you?
There used to be. But it seems I'm the only one left. Turned out that assuming the form of a chicken was not a great fit for spying. We began to disappear, one chicken after another. We lost our heads.
Literally.
Ended up in the giant cauldron of destiny. We thought all the humans had figured us out.
No, they like chicken.
But then it turned out that you
Chicken
just wanted to
tastes
fill
nice.
those fat bellies of yours.
If you eat a chicken that was once a human, does it still taste like human? Did you want to destroy us?
Not at first, no. Until one human, along with a few others, decided that annihilation sounded like a good idea. The war was bloody, but you know that. You won it, in a way. Or at least that's what you think.
What have you learned from your observations?
You're sad, bitter, impulsive, short-sighted, petty, and you have a penchant for self-destruction. Oh, yes. And everything you touch, no matter how good, eventually turns into shit. And then you wonder why everything around you has lost all meaning. I could go on and on, but I won't. Although,
Too real.
perhaps that is exactly what made you seem so alluring to us. Well, one of the many bad decisions made by the Four Dwellers. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Now go away.
Right. What about this one? Can I talk to this one? No. Can't talk anymore. It's like the most important character in the game. Like Tom Bombadil. Okay, do I need to wait until it's grown? Probably. The most important character is a chicken. Roots of knowledge. Need to wait for those to grow, probably. Deliver flowers. Crypt. Near the horns. Did you go back and tell him that I talked to a chicken? Was it related to that at all? I don't think it was. Set a bonfire. Talk. Tell me about Excalibur.
It's more than a sword. It's a promise. A blade that stands for unity, for strength, and for hope. It wasn't just mine. It belonged to Avalon.
Where did you find it first?
Every swing, every battle was fought for the land and its people. But Excalibur is also a burden. It demands more than just skill. It demands purpose. Without that, then it is just steel.
Level up? Can I level up? No. Who are you talking to? Don't worry about it. Nobody. Just talking to myself. Where's he gone? Here he is. Your face looks a bit messed up. No, I can't tell him about it. Why does it want me to set a bonfire? Cook. Light a campfire to unlock new possibilities and hidden options. Fast travel. Identity. Oh, identify. Identify collected treasures to reveal their true value and power. Identify. Costs 3 of that stuff. Ale. Wow. Wine. And a shield. Deer pelt. Dull claymore. Got nothing left. Stash. Level up. Fast travel. Alchemy. Make potions. Yes. Craft many. Get my alchemy up. Jeeves, brew it yourself. Ta-da! Alchemy 19. Need to go back to the museum person. It'd be nice if you could put some stairs around that side to get back up here. My Fitbit says I've done 7 million miles today. Going backwards and forth between you lot. I'd like to ask you about seagulls. Do you know what they're afraid of?
I have to admit that local fauna is not one of my main areas of interest, but I do know the answer to this question, as it is rooted in the history of the Horns of the South. It used to be the case that a significant part of the daily catch was gobbled up by our troublesome coastal neighbors. So the keepers of that time found a very peculiar way to deal with the problem.
Please continue. Just tell me what it is.
I'm getting there. Where was I? Yes, the keepers of that time. Some of them, called the seagullers, scared off the coastal birds using specially constructed masks. They made them from feathers and pieces of tanned pigskin sewn together. The reason the gulls avoided these masks is unclear, but perhaps their peculiar shape reminded them of a natural predator?
Okay. So I tell him about it, or do I make it? I've got to make it. But can I make it? Out of the way.
It's nice to have a break.
Jesus, why is that so loud compared to everything else? Handcrafting. This one. Need some leather. Open shop. Leather. I'll buy a couple. For the quest. Do it for the quest. Craft. I think they're probably scared of it because it looks fucking terrifying. Looks like Leatherface. Need to make a pie for a quest as well. At a cooking station. Or at the bonfire, I guess. The bonfire stays for a while, I think, until you make a new one. Don't have the ingredients, though. What was the recipe? Ancient scroll! Mum's finest pie. I don't want to be in a pie. I don't like gravy. Readable quest items. Will it tell me? What do I need? Using his mother's recipe. Do I have the recipe? Hermit's diary. Don't know what. Oh, there you go. Recipes. Is it that one? Part 1, Part 2. Well, I guess we'll need to wait until we get some more items anyway. Can I put the mask on? His scary mask. Oh my god. It's horrifying. I'm bald. Oh no. I can't turn the camera around. I want to spin the camera around so I can see my face. Look at my face.
you are. Finally. Do you have what I need?
This mask should help. Give.
Mask? Eh? Are you sure?
Not really.
Whatever, sod it.
Oh my god.
Now they'll get what's coming to them. Damn rascals. You can go now.
I think you're forgetting something.
You're right. Here, take this. But don't think, even for a moment,
Giant
the
feathers.
struggle is over. We need more, much more, to finally rid ourselves of those blasted birds once and for all. Are you ready for the next step in our fight against the flying, shitting enemy?
What can I do?
That's the spirit! In a war like this, every ally counts. Look, I've got the perfect seagull trap design right here. You just need to make a few and set them up in some strategic spots, like this one. And those flying
But seagulls aren't
pests will surely
vermin.
get caught.
Aren't they protected under,
To work smart.
like, the royal family, in the UK at least? I think the Queen owned them, but I guess now the King owns them. Or maybe the new Queen owns them. Sir, yes sir, I'll get to work. Don't you think this whole campaign has gone too far? I have nothing against seagulls, I just wanted to help you.
And I appreciate that. But this war still needs soldiers. And you can be my first officer.
Seagulls? No, I'm thinking of swans. Swans, different. Sir, yes sir, I'll get to work. Don't you think this whole campaign has gone too far?
Never. As long as I live and can do something, I'll keep fighting.
But swans are dangerous. Sir, yes sir.
Go on then, and fight against the flying vermin.
Swans will break your arms. Bird trap. Eternal war. Birds aren't real. Plop. Pigeons are worse. No, pigeons are great. Pigeons are nice. Pigeons are smart. Pigeons are pets. Pigeons
Hope
are...
nothing bad happens today.
Pigeons are friends. Bird trap. Looks like a saw trap. How many do I need? Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds. Really? Really? Need 4 of them. Haven't got enough. I need fish. I could steal some fish. Silk Road. Mysterious package. Learn about this place, I must press forward. Catherine died in childbirth, one of the cells at the island asylum. Should I tell her husband the truth? Where is he? Don't even know where her husband is. Guess we'll find him eventually. Can I see unmarked quests? Or untracked quests? I don't... Oh yeah, I can. Okay. So the refugees are down there. Right. You go see them. Go to the village. The village by the sea. Ow! I'm okay. Little fishing village. I brought these flowers for you. Not for you. Dara,
Hey, you're heading to the village, right?
would you like to join my Viking crew?
Take this Madison to my father.
Madison?
Goban is a loud man. You shouldn't have trouble finding him.
I'll take it.
I can't promise that talking to him will be any fun. Come to me afterwards.
Your father lives in the village? What's wrong with your father?
If Haber doesn't know, then I don't either. So we keep trying.
Why won't Tiernan let you in?
Because he received orders not to let any keeper through without a pass. And I don't have one. I've already used mine. Guess what I used it on? That's right.
Wait a minute, so it's a
Bringing
one-time
medicine
use?
to my father.
You need a new pass
When
every
that
time you want to go
leash
back
gets
in?
order, he's like a priest who stumbled into an orgy. He's got a stick up his ass. Nothing gets through him.
Are the keepers allowed to have wives and children?
Not all keepers have been here their entire life, you know? He got me before he joined the Horns. Serves me right for wanting to find him, stupid son of a bitch. If only I knew what it would entail.
Do you regret becoming a keeper?
I don't know. Following my old man here was all I ever wanted. Never saw myself as anything else. Tried picturing myself as a husband, a father once. But, nah. I wouldn't know how to raise a kid. I'd just mess them up. Like father, like son, I guess.
So can anyone become a keeper, no matter their age?
Well, no, of course not. We're not priestesses of the All Mother. A woman can be an old crone and still devote herself to the All Mother. But a man's got to have some fight left in him to be a keeper. Old enough to hold a sword, young enough to not break under its weight. We all got different roles around the keep, sure. But at the core, we're warriors. Don't forget that.
Why the second lighthouse?
If I had a gold coin for every time someone asked me that, I could fund the damn thing myself. Look, it's Camelot's orders. I get paid to follow them, not to question them. If they want to throw money at us to keep up appearances, that's their problem. I'm not about to stop them. Stay out of trouble.
Stay out of trouble. Pure mourning. I can see now why there are 200 quests in the game, because every person gives you a quest. Can I come in, please?
Oh,
I'm not a keeper.
Mercy, not another one. If I let you pass, will you promise not to make any trouble?
I can try, but no promises. I don't know. Trouble always seems to find me.
That's just my luck. Take the post, Tiernan, they told me. You'll be looking after a village full of old farts. That's practically early retirement, they said. What a load of crap. There's always something. If it's not the deck falling apart, it's a refugee running around biting people.
You said a refugee is biting people?
Well, to be fair, he only bit one person. But it was a keeper. I know Mahone can be a piece of shit sometimes, but gods. Now both of them are sick. And Haber's got no clue what's wrong. Which is the only reason that refugee isn't dead. Yet. So, he's sitting in a cage. His wife's crying all day and everyone's pissed. Meanwhile, I'm stuck in the middle of it all.
Has anything else happened recently?
No, not really. Fortunately.
Maybe this isn't the job for you.
No need to tell me that. But I can't just go back to patrolling the walls. I'd be a laughingstock. I'd rather sit here and hope everything works itself out. I mean...
Wow.
Everyone's gotta die someday, right? So whether it's me or them, at least my problems will be over.
What happened to your dick?
The deck?
Your dick?
Just old wood.
Yeah,
Honestly,
old
it's the
wood.
least of my
Happens to
problems.
us all.
I've got no way to fix it. Dara's always busy with his lighthouse, and every time I try to do it myself, someone else needs me for something. I can't even sneak out to the tavern because last time some rich bint started complaining that everything here smells of fish. That's a seaside village. What else would it smell of?
I can help you fix the dick.
You do that?
Dick hardener. Dick
Be a
remover.
huge relief.
Dick cleaner.
Well, maybe not huge.
Dick polisher.
There are bigger problems, but it'd be a start. Truth be told, I don't know why they want it so badly. It's for boats. No one here even uses boats. But, well, you know how it is with old folks. Once they get fixated on something, there's no point in arguing. I'd pay if I could, but this was supposed to be my job. The budget's long gone. But if you're interested, I could teach you a thing or two about home decor. Not exactly standard keeper knowledge, but, well, we all have our secrets.
You're into home decor?
Surprised? Can't blame you. This might sound odd coming from someone stationed in a glorified fish bucket, but I've got a thing for furniture. The only thing more mismatched than the barracks around here is my career choice. But, yeah, I like imagining places where things fit.
Like your dick?
Where chairs don't wobble. Tables don't look like someone hacked them together with a dull axe, and beds. Well, beds don't feel like they're plotting your murder while you sleep.
I wouldn't have guessed you were into furniture.
Not exactly a secret I broadcast. Most folks see me as Tiernan the Grumbler. But, hey, we've all got something that keeps us sane, right? Mine just happens to be daydreaming about nicer chairs.
Tell me more about this rich bint you mentioned.
Oh, she's a real piece of work, that one. Her name's Lady Elisa. Something. I don't remember. She came here with her husband. Poor man. I never heard him get a word in. You know, sometimes I regret not getting married. But if I had a wife like her, I'd just end up being a keeper all over again. See you around.
Repairing the dick. Oh, there's the cage. Oh, it's Beatrice.
What do you want? To gawk at the beast?
I got you some flowers.
Well, I'll have to disappoint you. My Cole is not the monster you all believe him to be.
Has something happened?
So you really don't know?
I mean, I do.
If you're not from here...
I've been told before.
I'm not sure what could have brought you to this hellhole, but you have my sympathies. Just know that Cole isn't like that. Something is poisoning his mind and soul. I don't know what it is, or why it happened to Cole, but now we're all at the mercy of those damned keepers.
Tell me more about what happened.
One evening there was a quarrel between our group, the villagers, and one of the keepers. They'd had a bit too much to drink and let some comments slip. They hurled insults at us, saying there's no place for us here, that we should just get the hell out of here because things are hard for everyone. Hard? Sure. I bet that bunch of wimps wouldn't last a week outside. All they do is sit in that keep of theirs, thinking they're the defenders of justice.
Was there a fight?
Well, Cole went mad. I've never seen him like that before. He attacked that keeper and bit him. It was serious, but the keeper survived. If it weren't for the other men from the village, things could have ended very differently. Afterwards, they chained Cole up and locked him in a cage. His condition started to worsen. They said a monster like him doesn't deserve a jail cell. Jail cells are for humans. Bastards.
They didn't kill him on the spot after something like that. When did Cole start feeling worse?
This might sound silly, but before we reached the keep, we came near a strange structure. The locals call it the Arch Spire. In the morning, we realised everyone had a strange dream. but it was a little different for each of us. Cole started acting weird after that, and in time it only got worse.
Where was your camp? What was the dream about?
I was in a strange place. Dark. Full of fog. Eerie. I was trying to find him. I called out, but no one answered. I was alone in the night, and then I kept falling, and falling, and falling. And then I woke up.
Did he tell you what his dream was about?
No, only that, well, it didn't make much sense. But he was convinced
Where
that
did it bite
something
him?
bit him.
On his dick?
He kept checking. It must have been some bug. Something changed by the weirdness. That must have caused his fever, his insanity.
Can you describe how the evening went before the night you had that dream?
Well, it was pretty typical. We started a fire and threw some cobwebs into it. Frang brought them back from one of his treks. That boy could always find them somehow. It was our protection from the night and the weirdness. Ellis was on watch that day, but from what he told us, he eventually fell asleep. We were lucky no one slit our throats.
Where was your camp?
We set up camp near the arch spire. We hoped that bandits wouldn't dare to venture into a place like that. Well, now I know why we could have been right. With everything that's been happening lately, I'm ready to believe in every strange thing in this world.
I see a darkness. Can you hear me? Do you need anything? The village. The village. Hello? Can I talk to you? Seems perfectly fine. Can't talk to some of these people. Hello? Got your pipe and smoke it. Cooking pot. Recipe. Ah. Mum's pie. Egg. Flour. Blueberry. Egg, flour, blueberry. Ethan.
Buy something or bugger off. Unless you've already bought from Orla. Then just bugger off.
What about regular fish? The regular fish. Fish eye. Peasant carp. I think I need one of those. A couple of those. Spyglass allows scouting. Ah. From now on, you can use the spyglass within the game world whenever you'd like to scout distant areas or mark points of interest. Crab. Moonshine.
Maybe the fish aren't always fresh, but nothing should go to waste. So, some fish?
What's that about, Orlaith? Yes, you can go fishing, yes.
I wouldn't mind
I should
knowing
probably
that
just go
myself.
fishing.
She stole a lucrative business contract out from under me and my family, then made herself at home here. Damn those Timberwall merchants.
Everyone's always yammering about Timberwall. Timber this, timber that. Bugger them all.
Timber me,
Remember,
Chalamet.
good business, only with Quanacht. Fair prices, no bullshit.
What contract?
I just told you. A business contract. It's an agreement. Two sides.
I know what a
One
contract
sells,
is.
The other pays.
An accord?
Sometimes you can also exchange material goods. A barter transaction.
But anyway, it fell through. The captain'd rather deal with that woman. Good riddance to him. Well, it's all water under the bridge now.
You're from Quanacht?
Yes, Quanacht. From a merchant family, to be specific. Though I've always wanted to join the royal geographers. To chart the uncharted. But I broke my leg, badly enough that I couldn't travel anymore.
How'd you end up here?
After the accident, I was stuck at home, sitting on my ass and looking after the books. It was driving me crazy. Not what I wanted from life. When that contract I told you about fell through, I stayed here for a bit. Lost track of time. My brother got worried, so he came looking for me. I told him I'm not going back empty-handed. So he said we might as well do business here then. He helped me set up the shop, then left for home.
Royal Geographers?
You've never heard of them? They're a guild of explorers, dating back to the Age of Legends. They travel across Avalon, documenting all the lost and forgotten places, crawling through hidden caves, discovering old ruins. That's what LSA and I dreamed of, though only one of us got to live it.
Who's LSA?
Well, a friend from back home. It was a long time ago. We were both snot-nosed kids who didn't know any better. We'd run around Connacht, drawing maps of every corner we could find. And on the farms, LSA insisted on marking every stone in the fields. My mother used to get on my ass for wasting so much paper and charcoal. Good times.
What happened to LSA?
She got in with the geographers, started running errands for them. Well, it was right after my accident. I might have acted a bit rashly. Said some things I shouldn't have. You know how it goes. We stopped talking, and then she left Connacht. Haven't seen her since.
Not as fun as it sounds, trust me. What was the most unexpected thing about this place?
First thing I did when I arrived was ask the locals what this village is called. And they just said, wait for it, the village. There's also a sunken village nearby. So I asked them what that one was called, and they said, the sunken village. So I asked what it was called before it was flooded, and they told me, the village. How do you even work with that?
So you pursue potential customers by being rude? How's that working out for you? How long have you had your business near the Horns of the South?
Long enough to know what sells. Not that I'd mind having a wider selection of goods, you know. Some more options on offer. But people here don't need much, so what you see is all I have. Then there's the refugees. For now, I guess they're good business. But long term, doubt it. Sooner or later they'll run out of money. They don't have any way to earn it since no one wants them here. They'll get kicked out, or they'll just leave and not come back. But there'll be others around to keep the businesses running, more or less.
See, I can do some fishing. I need to equip it. I don't think you can put it on your quick access, which is kind of annoying. Fishing! I don't think anything's going to bite. Not around here. Maybe off the deck. Do it off your dick. Repair. Requires 50 wood. Don't think you need bait. I've done it before. There we go. No? Oh, shit. God. I pressed it wrong. I don't remember how to pull it in. Is it right click? Caught anything yet? I haven't. Slow fish day, huh? Does that actually pull it in? Oh, what? I need to look at the actual tutorial. Tutorials. Fishing. Release and hold the button to keep the hook inside until the fish gets tight. If you fail to keep the hook inside the moving bar, need to release it for it to actually pull it back. Fish. Oh no. Pull. Doesn't look like it's being pulled in, but I guess it is. Just slow. Very slow. There we go. Fish fillet, black soul. New fish caught. I got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I fall through it. I can't step on the middle bits. I can step on the bits in between. Like Crash Bandicoot. No! What about going along here? Ow! Fish off your dick. Pull. Pull. Takes forever. Getting dark. And turbot. Oh yeah. Turbot. I've got a shield. I can try the shield out. Finally got a shield. Goban.
Bloody hell, look at this. The old place is in a shambles. Bunch of decrepit old coots. They do nothing but shuffle around, stare at walls, and sleep under leaking roofs. Can't even hammer a nail properly. I'm telling you, if I was still working here, this place wouldn't be falling apart. Ah, but I'm not. Oh, shite. I can't even stand to look at it, let alone live here. And who are you? What you want? You another one of Durar's freeloaders?
Well, yes, Durag sent me.
I bloody knew it. Retirement my arse. It's shit. Never a moment of peace. At least when I was still working, there was always something to do. Now, so, what you want?
What you want? Durag asked me to bring you your medicine.
One day, my boy got it into his stupid head that old Gaban is ill. Bullshit. They're all telling me I should do something about it, or else I'm done for. I'll be dead as a doornail in no time. Ha! Like hell I will. I'm still here, ain't I? I've served my time. I've lived me life. And now you can all kiss my ass. So there.
Perception, 25%. You don't look so good. Maybe you should do something about it.
Peace and quiet. Good one. I'll only have my peace and quiet when I'm finally dead. And that ain't gonna happen soon. At least when I'm with Finley, I don't need to listen to his nagging. Listen, they wanted Heber, that healer from the keep, to come here. He did. They wanted him to look me over. He did. Then he just threw up his hands, mumbled something to himself, and that was it. Hell, I should have been an healer. Wouldn't mind going around being a pain in everyone's arse for a living. These herbs. No idea what they're for. Heber said he doesn't know what's wrong with me, so there's no illness. I'm fit as a fiddle. Ah, good thing that at least the one guy who hangs around, Finley's the name, doesn't nag me all the time.
Darag wanted to see you, but he didn't have a pass. I think he cares.
Yeah, right. He'd better focus on his job.
Finley's your caregiver.
Curious, aren't you? Fetch me a drink and we'll see about
How much
a
is
chat.
wood? Requires 1 alcohol.
And you can kiss my arse. I ain't spilling my guts.
It's like
to
Sean
strangers. Drinking buddies, though. If there's something you want to know, you'll need to treat me first.
Maybe he's got liver disease. So you're Darag's father?
Ah, getting a bit curious,
Not again.
I see. Hand me a...
Do I need 3 different alcohols? Pure morning completed. Mute Finley. You're taking care of the old builder? Does Darag visit him often? No. Did they have a fight? Yes. We're doing well. Was it a long time ago? I don't know. Do you know what it was about? I don't know. Finley, you know them both well. You must know what happened. Oh, fine. Do you know what's wrong with him? Dunno. You must know more, since you're so close. Does this have something to do with his son? I dunno. Will Goban ever tell me about it? No. Is there anybody else who knows what happened? Dunno. Could the quartermaster tell me anything about the accident? No. Could Darag tell me more? Yes. Did they fight about anything related to work? Yes. Something to do with the construction of the lighthouse? Dunno. Something to do with his disability? Yes. Something to do with the workers? No. Thanks for everything. Is there anything I can do for you? No. Right. Oh, it's Ron's Tavern. Tagged Gan.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Another refugee. This place is already crawling with your lot. It's like a Camelosian privy after a feast. In my day, you only saw old, familiar faces round
White
here.
faces.
And maybe we didn't all love each other. But a local is a local. It was easier to share with others, even when you didn't have much.
I'm not a refugee. Is there a problem?
A problem? No. No problem, just rambling to myself. But now that I look at you, sure enough, you don't look like one of them.
What's this about the refugees?
You asking me? They came here and made themselves at home. I ain't talking to any of them.
How was the keep when you served?
Orderly. No damn rabble begging at the gates and eating us at a house and home. Yeah, back then, sure, civilians came and went. But housing them, feeding them? We had a rule. No freeloading. But I guess that went out the window, along with our pride.
If you hadn't failed as protectors of the South, they wouldn't be here. Oh!
You watch your damn mouth. We did everything we could. I've said it before. We need a whole damn army to keep this region in check. And besides, how do you know these leeches are even telling the truth? Every village wiped out. Just like that? Give me a break. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
What do you mean? You've lost your pride?
It used to mean something to be a keeper. You could come in off the streets and keepers would make a man out of you. Now, bunch of spoiled lordlings sold off to Brandon by their daddies for a bag of gold. Treated like they're made of glass. Soft. Weak. The lot of them. What's there to be proud of?
Is there anything interesting in this village?
Do you see anything interesting around here? There's this tavern, and plenty of fish in the sea. Decent place
There's
to
water.
retire, but not much else. Well, if you're looking to sightsee, try the sunken village. Just don't let the locals tear you to shreds.
Sunken village. Why are you sitting here on your own?
I don't know. But you could put something on the table, and then maybe we can talk.
Seems like you're a freeloader yourself. Give wealth. Order something.
Thank you. That's better. We used to come here.
Waiter!
Three of us. Me, Berg, and Fedley. But lately, something's gotten into Berg, and it all kinda fell apart. Hell knows what happened. One day he just stopped talking to us. We went to his house to get him, but he only cursed a blue streak at us. Say, mate, do you feel like talking to an old obla? I feel bad for him, but I've got no more patience. And Finley? Let's just say Finley's no good at this stuff.
I'll speak with Berg.
Now you're talking. Ever since he got so maudlin, Berg usually sits alone by the sea. Let me know what's wrong with him.
Drinking buddies. Ron.
Beer from Kunacht, wine from Farshire, moonshine, only local, the best there is. And fish. Lots and lots of fish. What's your poison?
Some time ago, one of the keepers left some important documents here.
No, I don't recall anything like that.
He said he left them after the last drinking bout. He said they should still be at the Stale Lamb Tavern.
But that means... No. Impossible. What if... Holy moonshine. I remember. Sigibald. It was Sigibald who left those documents behind. I've no idea how you found out about it. Sigi. He's dead. Taken by a fever.
What? I met him. Alive or dead, no difference. I met him. He asked me to get his documents back. It's not him.
Aye, of course I have. I didn't just throw them in some cabinet. I was afraid they'd fall into the wrong hands. He was a good man.
He's not dead.
I wouldn't get rid of my only memento.
I've talked to him.
Yeah. After what you said, I assume you'll make good use of them.
Maybe it's
I'm
part
still
of the
not sure
cover.
what to think about it. Things are getting weirder and weirder in our beloved Avalon.
Tell me more about Sigibald. What was he like?
Well, he died like he lived, with a tankard in his hand. The boys always said Sigi was a friend worth 5 others. And he was. He was a prankster like no other. Once, he slipped a rotten egg into the quartermaster's dinner. Never a dull moment with him, that's for sure.
Thanks, I need to go.
No problem.
I've seen a ghost.
If by some miracle you really talked with Sigibald, please.
Doesn't
give
seem
him my
that
warm regards.
weirded out by the fact that I've talked to
I
him.
don't understand anything anymore.
Wine. Red. Moonshine. Need some blueberries. Got any blueberries? Hello? Elisa?
Excuse me, could you get me a clean glass? And I mean clean, not just wiped 3 times with a dirty rag.
Do I look like a bar wrench to you? I'm sorry, but who are you?
My name is Alyssa Murray, and I'm here with my husband, a very important cloth merchant. But surely you must have heard about our family. Not to brag, but we are rather prominent. I am famed amongst Camelot's courtiers for throwing the most magnificent feasts.
Your dress is unique. What are you doing in the south?
Well, my Duncan is here on business, of course. A very important contract with the Lightkeepers. I decided to accompany him because I have never been to the south, and I've heard so much about its wild, untamed beauty. So far, it's turned out to be terribly dull. And the smell! It's like stale fish and sweat. Hopefully I don't have to suffer it much longer. Pray, tell me, do you know anyone here who would run a small errand for me?
What kind of errand? You're in luck. I can run an errand for you, for a price.
Oh, of course. You know, I've always found talking about money so distasteful.
Said the rich person.
But needs must, I suppose. Don't worry, you'll be handsomely rewarded.
What kind of errand? Just tell me what needs to be done.
You see, I've had my eye on this beautiful abandoned estate overlooking the sea. It's not very far from here, but it's far enough away from all this rabble. If we stay here for a while, I need a place for myself. You understand that, right? The problem is that the manor appears to have some occupants, not legal ones, mind you, who need to be evicted. Forcibly, if there's no other way. You'll do it for me, won't you, dear?
Shouldn't you pay them?
Splendid! I can't wait to start decorating.
If you're so rich,
Maybe
you could just
something
pay
nautical,
for it.
to go with the sound of the waves crashing on the cliffs? Or do you think that's a trifle trite?
The 1%. Who are you? Elaine!
Hello, child. You look competent enough. I can see that you're not of noble blood. Oh, no need to tell me that. I've tutored the children of aristocrats from all over Avalon. Fortunately for you, my opinion of them is not particularly high. Oh, and you don't look like one of the locals. Are you a visitor? Or an adventurer?
What's it to you? What's this about? Who are you?
You can talk. Now, I'm sure we'll get along. My name is Lady Elaine.
Higgledy-piggledy!
I oversee the Farshire Library, the greatest collection of books in this part of Avalon.
Great to meet you. What are you doing here? Farshire?
By the All-Mother.
No, I've been plopped into this world and I have no memory of anything, apparently.
Island, with the wise Lady Kincaid in power? Who has a hold over the entire territory? Nothing?
Never heard of her.
Really?
Let's say I can't remember. A woman on the throne? That's interesting.
I know, child. I know. Everyone was surprised. Camelot turned up their noses at this for years. But after Lord Kincaid died and Aidan, Lady Kincaid's son, disappeared, the nobles of Farshire decided she could stay on the throne. Even if Aidan had been alive, she would still be ruling as a regent until he came of age. But between you and me, he wasn't a very bright boy. so she would have been ruling until her death anyway. Oh, we're lucky to have her. Difficult times require determined leaders.
Difficult times?
Worse than ever. Oh, the wordness is thickening.
The wordness.
And the roads are getting dangerous and unpredictable. That's why I'm here, wandering Avalon looking for solutions. If I don't do this, who will,
You want to fight the weirdness? How?
You're probably wondering what a feeble old lady who can't even lift a sword could possibly accomplish. But King Arthur didn't conquer Avalon just because he couldn't swing a blade. No, he had knowledge, and enough wisdom to know how to use it. Lady Kincaid wasn't happy when she found out about this idea. But, all Mother's mercy, I am her tutor. She cannot dictate what I do, no matter her standing.
Is there nobody who could help you?
Oh, do you mean a family? Oh, I've never had time for such trifles. No suitor was ever more interesting than a good book, nor did any of them smell better either. And I've raised enough of other people's children to never wish for my own.
I can help you out. Tell you what you need.
Oh, surprising.
Everybody's got a quest. Every single NPC has a quest.
So, are you interested, child?
Sounds good. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry, Lady Elaine. This child needs to know the details first.
I came to the Horns of the South because I found a fascinating book. It referred to a certain object, a figure most likely, which has the ability to dispel the wordness like a menhir can. Apparently, it can be found on the ship called Andraste, which sank over 100 years ago somewhere in this area. However, when I asked those nincompoops about it, they just laughed at me. They said that the Andraste wasn't carrying anything of value, and even if it was, they wouldn't freeze their butts off in those chilly waters.
Tell me more about this book.
The Last Voyage of the Andraste by Elvis the
Elvis.
He was one of the more notable keepers. In his waning years, he became an adjutant to Captain Lex. But it's best if you read it yourself.
Oh.
You can read, can't you? But just be very careful. This is a very rare publication. Read it very carefully, and after you're done, come to me, and I'll tell you more. A deal?
How long is it? Can't you summarize it for me? Fine. Could you hand me the book, milady?
And they say young people don't want to learn anything. Come on, chop, chop, chop. Get to reading.
Chop, chop. Okay. No. I read it. I read it.
You seen all the refugees coming from the nearby villages? They're trying to get away from the bandits and the weirdness.
Aye, I've seen 'em. Can't blame 'em for wanting some safety. With bandits and the weirdness creeping closer, who wouldn't be scared?
They may be, but I don't trust strangers. They could be bringing trouble with them. Never know what kind of folk you're letting in.
You're always suspicious. They're just trying to survive, same as the rest of us. Besides, where else would they go?
Speaking of the refugees, you hear about that one Cole? Looks like he's ill or something.
Aye, I heard. Poor lad's in rough shape, but thank the All-Mother it's not the Red Death. We couldn't deal with that here.
Still don't sit right with me. Sick folks in a crowded place? It's a risk, is.
Maybe, but what are we gonna do? Turn them away? We've all got our burdens to carry.
Subtitles are a bit weird when it's just out in the world.
Not one, but two noble ladies.
Two noble ladies in a tavern. There's a stash in here, I think. Stash somewhere. Upstairs. Oh, bounties. I beg you, please don't take everything we own. We may be refugees, but that doesn't mean our belongings are for anyone to take. Herons of the South, fishing records. Finley, trout 96 centimeters. Need to try and get something longer than 96 centimeters. Notice, a right shoe was found on the beach. Please pick it up at the tavern, but bring proof that you own the left one. Warning, unauthorized entry to the castle grounds will be strictly punished. Also, please refrain from bringing any more gifts of bread. The seagulls are already enough of a nuisance.
Just go.
Man sad.
Oi. You're not from around here, are you? Come on. Sit down and tell me something about the world out there.
What do you want to know? There's not much to tell. It's the same everywhere.
Now that I believe. Everywhere's a mess. Even here. I remember when we were held in the same regard as Camelot. Look at us now. Not taken in wimps.
Back in my day. Things were better back then. And what do you think of Fergus?
Don't even get me started. Fergus always claims he's busy, but for the life of me, I can't figure out what he actually does. Probably just pretends to work. I talk to Riderick from the museum sometimes, but that one's a real know-it-all. We always end up arguing about how things used to be. If you ask me, they're all just as bad as each other. It's never gonna be the same again. My brothers are gone, and I'm left here, all alone.
Tell me about the old traditions in the Horns of the South.
We had a beautiful tradition. Choosing new keepers was done differently back then. You had to lie down and sleep in a special spot, but that's all I'm gonna say. It's a secret, and it looks like it'll die with me.
Do you remember the sunken village?
Of course I do. In my day, it wasn't sunken. It was a beautiful, lively place. Pilgrims would visit the All-Mother's Temple and Excalibur, and end up in the village. It broke my heart when I heard about the flooding. They say the Druids caused it, but who really knows? It doesn't matter now, who did or didn't do what. It's over, that's all. Now go on, leave me, like everyone else has. There's nobody left with any sense to talk to.
Ah, the stash is there. I need some alcohol. Cider. Spirits. Moonshine. Ale. What's cheap? They're all the same. Cider. Buy free. Cider vinegar. More people up here.
Oi, Noel.
Randall.
What if I pulled Excalibur from that stone, but it broke, but only at the tip? Would I still get to be king, or not?
You're so daft, Randall. Some magical lass living in a lake gave the king the sword when he broke his own bashing four-armed skulls.
So, the one in the stone, what's that called? It's not Excalibur, is it?
Nah, the one in the stone was called,
There's some definite issues with the volume normalization in this game.
Stone, I guess.
Sod it. Whatever. So, if I pulled the sword in the stone from the, stone, and it broke, but only a little, would I still get to be king?
What? No. You'd have to pull out all of it. Only the one who pulls out the sword gets to be king, yeah? Not the one who pulls out a bit of the sword.
Wait, but if you have a sword and it breaks, do you tell everyone that you have a sword, or that you have a piece of the sword? Besides, you can always take it to the smith and he can fix a new tip.
But if he fixes a new tip, it won't be the same sword.
Are you off your knocker? How's it not the same sword? So, what is it now? A plowshare?
A shit share.
Listen, just listen to me. You've got it all wrong. You've got a sword, right? And then the tip breaks off, so you attach a new one, right? But then, let's just say it breaks again.
That's one shitty sword you have there.
Now, listen to me. Now, damn it. It breaks off, so you fix it with a new piece again. And then it happens again, and again, and again. Until you finally get yourself a whole new blade from the smith. So get this, if the whole blade was replaced, is it still the same sword?
Well, no, it isn't.
There you have it. You just need to be, what's the word? Rational.
Fine. Now let's have a drink. My throat's drier than a priestess purse.
See, now you sound rational.
And crafting. So listening to that conversation increased my skill. Interesting. It also made me lose some brain cells. Wooden villa. 20 grand? I can buy a house here for 20 grand? In such a shit village? The weirdness is out and about. Boom, 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 boom. Go in. It's weird, these villages are protected somehow. Oh shit. What happened? Audran?
You're the reason they put me here.
I don't know who you are.
Just wait until they let me out. I'll beat you so hard.
Oh, it's because you're drunk.
Mother
Oh,
won't
yeah.
recognize you.
Yeah. I told them that you were drunk.
So I can spit in your face.
That was necessary. You were drinking on duty. A drunk keeper guarding the gate. You did this to yourself.
Nobody asked your opinion. I drink because I want to. I drink because guarding that empty gate is the most boring shit in the world. What's it to you, anyway, huh? Maybe I was drunk, but the gate was guarded. It's not your damn pin. I wouldn't even let you in. But all is not lost. We can still be friends. Listen, just pour something delicious down my throat, huh? And I'll forget this insult. I'm not guarding the gate right this second, am I? There's nothing wrong with having a little sip, right? Come on, don't be like that. Just a drop. That's all I ask.
You're right. You can't harm anyone here. Maybe I would give you some, but I don't have anything like that with me. Forget the booze, preferably forever. You've already drunk enough for a lifetime.
Oi, that's for me to decide. If you don't even want to help me with such a tiny thing, then get out of my sight. Me a throw pass to the bone, you grateful bastard.
Nobody's around at night. But the whole world disappears. Now where's Sigibald? Sigibald? Is that him?
I like it when things are quiet.
You're meant to be dead.
You're back. Hi.
I got the documents. You were right. There were no problems.
I told you, Ron is a good guy. And here's a little something for you. You know I pay well.
To be honest, Ron was a bit confused.
Yes? What's the matter, my friend?
He thinks you're dead. You're dead.
You're really good at this today. Wait. Oh, you're serious. I understand.
What the fuck?
For so
What the
many
fuck?
years, I've been afraid to open this letter. But it looks like
It was a ghost. An unfinished business.
Well, it is what it is, right? And I've been wondering why no one wants to talk to me.
How can I see
I thought
you?
to myself,
Is it because
are they
I'm
mad at me or what?
got King Arthur in me?
Why are you talking to me? How can you see me?
I wish I knew. I have a passenger inside me who must have wanted to help.
Anyway, may the All-Mother bless your path. See you next time.
My people need me. But he's just a ghost. Now, forever. He doesn't actually
What a nice day.
get to go up and pass on. Do you like your time as a keeper?
Oh, yes. Great place, great people. And before I became a keeper, let me put it this way. I've done a lot more for a lot less. Here, you can always have a meal and some kind of shelter above your head. And that's something, isn't it? Sure, you can make more gold as a leader, but that comes with much more responsibility, my friend.
Is there anything worth seeing here? I can't
Not
see. I don't
exactly.
have any eyeballs.
You've already been to Ron's tavern, so you've seen one. But since we're mates now...
Why are you still patrolling if
suppose
you're a
I
ghost?
can tell you about something. Listen closely. A few of us had a little gambling ring. Not to brag, but I was quite good at it. The winnings aren't much use to me anymore, so if you're interested, I'll tell you where I stashed them. Here. Just mind the waves.
Is it in the sunken village? Who else did you play with?
Ooh, Ern, Armand, and Richt. Haven't seen them in a long while, so I've no clue what they're up to now. But I'd wager they've got their own stashes hidden somewhere too. Cunning bastards. Take care out there. Keep your wits about you.
I see dead people. Siggy always wins. He's dead! He is a ghost, though he hasn't realized it himself. Despite dying of a fever, he still roams the horns of the south, carrying out his duties with the same enthusiasm as in life. Those who knew him remember him as the life of the party. Weird. Where is that? Back down there. I just travel from here? No. Ow. No, my bonfire! It's gone out. There's a lot of talking in this game. I think that's the problem with games like this, is that inherently, it's not the word I'm looking for, but inherently you'll have these like hubs where you just talk to people, and then you'll not actually have anyone to talk to when you're out and about doing stuff. It's all kind of like in one area. Milkweed! So it's all like loaded at once, all talking at once, and then all combat at once, and then all talking at once. Dig! And it can get a bit much, just having so much talking. Keeper's Cape. You can still put it on, though. Increases incoming healing by 20%. I have a cape. Golden ring. I have a cape. No capes! No capes! Where's the sunken village, then? Jesus, all these quests here. The last voyage. A carnation to remember. Repairing the deck. Drinking buddies. I need to give you the flowers. One of the keepers gave me these flowers, said it was a gesture of solidarity with your group.
What? What? How dare you?
What do you mean?
Do you know the meaning of those flowers in that configuration?
No. No. Not what he wanted to convey, I assume.
Revenge. Revenge, deception, and death. There's nothing nice about it, and I don't know if he did it on purpose or if he's just an idiot. But trust me, it's not a nice gesture.
If you knew what they meant, I wouldn't have given them to you.
Thank you. For them. You are from nowhere, just like me. That's why I believe you. Take those flowers away, burn them, throw them in a cauldron, whatever. I don't want to look at them.
Just change the bundle of them.
Be careful out there.
Quest completed. I need to actually level up. Right. What do we want? When do we want it? Price of sold goods. Strength. Endurance. Perception. Sneak damage. Crafting bonus, weak spot damage, stamina and mana cost. I want to sell everything. I just want to get my prices of sold goods up to like even, and then just sell everything. Skill trees. Practicality. Yes. Yes. Just sell everything. I will be rich. And I can buy all the best gear, and then I can't equip it because I don't have the right stats for it. Drinking buddies. Are you the drinking buddy? Berg.
What do you want? Who are you?
Tadgan asked me to speak with you. He said something's gotten into you.
Huh. Guess he's got nobody else to get pissed with. Finley never liked drinking alone with him. Tainted tends to get into one of his moods. And? What? That's all? You're bothering me just because that old rascal is sitting alone in the inn with nobody to natter to. You people, bugger off.
Wow. What a prick. I need to go for a toilet quickly. So what do I do now? Do I need to go back to Tadgan? I'm never going to remember any of these characters. No?
Off you go.
What about his other friend? Maybe there's more. Berg and somebody else. You? You? Are they all fishermen? Not you. Berg doesn't want to talk, maybe Finley will. No. He's called Mute Finley. Wolfsbane. Tadgan told me about you and Berg. Why aren't you drinking together anymore? I need you to be more precise. Do you know what happened to Berg? He was too upset to talk. Did something happen recently? No. So it's something from his past. Yes. Where can I learn more about what happened? I don't know. Will Tadgen tell me more? No. So I assume I can learn more outside the horns. Can you point me in the right direction? Yes. You're writing on your hands. I should visit the place marked on my map by Finlay. But I think that might be in a different... Oh, it's all the way over there. Wow. Look at all these fucking quests! What the fuck? Jesus Christ. Kind of annoying how you can't see it on the compass, though. You need to, like, look at the actual map. Repairing the Dick, The Last Voyage. Should talk to her about the book. The book that I definitely read.
And? Have you read The Last Voyage of the Andraste?
Yes.
Oh, splendid, splendid.
Oh no, I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to test me.
Let's test your reading.
No. Shit!
According to Elvis the Lightkeeper, in the mine near the Horns of the South, they found something that they took with them on the ship.
I don't want to read it. You got an audio book of it on Audible. A precious gem.
And you're telling me you've read it? By the All-Mother, it's come back with...
Fucking bastard. Oh, good place. Humans. Strange. This memory makes you shiver. Cargo. One rich French museums. By feet flooded the deck. People screamed. Nolly ram. And kind of poor side. As every sailor. Oh, fuck me. It was not a good place, especially not for humans. The odd instruments used for God knows what. The signs written in a strange language, and that disturbing figure. To this day, the mere memory of it makes me shiver. And to think that all of this was, and maybe still is, lurking so close to the Horns of the South. If you ask me, they should bury the entrance to that mine and seal it up forever. I tried to convince Captain Lex not to take anything from those accursed chambers, but he wouldn't listen. The four-armed figure didn't look like all that much to me, but I could see how alluring it was to the captain. I should write this down quickly. Four-armed figure. But I could see how alluring it was to the captain. It reminded me of those strange minis I heard about from the inland villages. Only not so impressive in stature. On the captain's orders, we threw the cargo into the island and steered towards the Isle of the Dead and its island asylum. Isle of the Dead? Writing these words and reflecting on everything that happened afterwards, I realized now how cruel that name is. Isle of the Dead, maybe? Might be something he asked about. Isle of Dead. I was wrenched from my musings by a roaring sound, almost like a clap of thunder. It knocked me off my feet, flinging me at the mast like a rag doll. It took me a while for me to realize that something had hit the bottom of the ship. Something huge. Water flooded the deck. People were running around screaming. Well, at least those who hadn't already been thrown overboard earlier. I had no idea what was happening. Did Nolly ram us into some rocks? Then came another blow, but this time portside. That was when I saw her. Every sailor in the South has heard stories about the terror from the deep. And there she was. Her scaly body gleamed before my eyes for only a moment, but it was a sight I will never forget as long as I live. She had two gigantic hooters. The ship was sinking, yet I could not stop staring at the spot where I had seen the sea monster. A moment later, a piece of the mast hit me in the head and I lost consciousness. To this day, I do not know whether I owe my survival to the will of the gods, or a twist of fate, or a whim of the monster. Why me? Was I chosen to tell this story? If so, then that is what I shall do, and I humbly offer my thanks to forces I cannot comprehend for giving me the chance to fulfill this task. Well, I've read it, doesn't mean I'm going to remember
Have you
anything.
read the book carefully?
Yes.
Good. According to Elvis the Lightkeeper,
A figurine of a Ford dweller. Sea monster. It was a Ford dweller, right?
that's right. This is the artifact I'm looking for. One that might be vital to repelling the wordness. According to Elvis's description, the figure is smaller than a menhir.
Yes.
And light enough that they were able to carry it to the ship without any trouble.
Yes.
Were it small, it would probably have been placed in Captain Lex's quarters instead of in the hold. I've estimated it should be about 1 meter
How the hell
tall.
have you gotten that?
Good. Next question. What was the Andraste's destination?
Isle of the Dead. Island Asylum.
Correct. Be very careful with what I'm about to tell you. But some believe that the Red Priests are dedicated to studying the wordness instead of the Red Death. Captain Lex must have thought they'd pay him generously for a Four-Dweller artifact. Last question. What?
Terror from the deep. A sea monster.
Yes. You did well, child.
The three things I writ down
that you were
were the
paying
three things
attention.
she asked about.
According to Elvis, the Andraste was sunk by the legendary Terror from the Deep. But if you want to know more, ask your keeper friends. They should be much better informed. Now, all you need to do is find the wreck of the
Yeah, sure.
Andraste and retrieve
Just find
the
it.
mysterious figure.
Where exactly did she sink?
Oh, if only I knew. It must
Just go on
have
Google
happened
Maps.
somewhere on the way between the Horns of the South and the Island Asylum. Oh, but where exactly? Fortunately, I know something that could help us. In the Horns of the South Museum, there are some extremely interesting books and documents lying around and collecting dust. Can you imagine having such treasures at hand?
I'm not reading any more
and
books.
choosing to completely ignore them? Oh, barbarians. Among them, you'll find the Andraste's logbook, which was saved by Elvis. I've read it, of course, but I know nothing about sailing. I'm sure such a competent child as yourself will handle it much better. Go to the Horns of the South Museum, read the logbook, and then tell me whether you managed to locate the wreck of the Andraste.
Right. I got you some alcohol. Finley's your caregiver.
What's with all the questions?
Bottoms up.
So, what was your question?
Finley is your caregiver.
Hold on. Finley is not my caregiver. He's my helper at most. Hey, first of all, I'm not a cripple who needs a decrepit dimwit running round after me. Secondly, do you know the problem with having a helper who's mute? He doesn't bloody talk. I mean, it's not all bad. At least I don't have to listen to even more bullshit. He puffs up like a marshmallow every time he tries to say something. But I don't understand shit.
So you're Darag's father.
What's with all the questions?
Another drink.
Get me a drink and maybe I'll...
Bottoms up. So you're Darag's father?
That's what he says anyway. But yeah, he's my blood. Eager like me, and look at that bulbous nose. Ain't this so much clearly mine? But I ain't gonna talk with a stranger.
Father and son together in the Horns of the South? Must be rare.
It's like half the blighters here don't have working peckers, or they've never even touched a woman.
Tell me about your service in the Horns of the South.
Get a bit too in... You see, back in the day, being a keeper was a serious business. Now, don't even get me started. You used to come here with a mission, not to run away from your bloody mother. Nowadays, lads get brought here by their own kin when they've had enough of them, Or they think the horns can hide them from the law. No, back in my day there was none of this scum. I came here to serve. My girl cried when I left her, but I've always known this is where I wanted to be. How was I supposed to know she had a bloody bun in the oven? By the time the wean was born, I was already planning the lighthouse's construction.
Took you that long to build a lighthouse? The Rag came here for you.
Heck knows what he came here for. That's not my problem anymore, and I don't stick my nose in anyone else's business.
You went off topic when I asked you about your service in the Horns.
What's with all the questions?
Another one. Thank God I bought 4. Wine.
So, what was your question? I'm starting to like you, stranger. And trust me, it's been a long time since I liked, well, anybody. I liked me brothers in arms back in my glory days. Good lads, every damn one of them. Tough as nails, loyal to a fault. A kind of men you'd want beside you in the darkest holes of Avalon. But they're gone now, all of them. The old captain got it in his head to send us down to rediscover some mouldy tunnels under the keep. Damn fool mission.
He's got mold infection.
We went
Mold
in
spores.
together,
Breathe them
I
in.
was the only one to come back out. I can still see all their faces when I close my eyes. A hard loss it was, but I'm still here. Oh, some days I wonder why.
Tell me more about those tunnels.
Curious, aren't you?
Another
Fetch me a
drink. Fucking Jesus. What the fuck? I didn't think I'd need this many. I spilled my drink. I spilled my drink. Cider. Mead. I spent all my money on this dickhead. Tell me more about those tunnels.
Those tunnels, right. Well, me and the lads went down there to check if we could repurpose them under the horns. Damn fool mission that was. But here wasn't just some empty caves. There were monsters, straight out of Age of Legends. Sick stuff. Stuff to get under your skin. Looked like... hell, memories all twisted up now. Like a bloody nightmare mixed with shadows that don't belong. Want to know more? Speak with Fergus. He's in charge of this shit show now. Now, I propose a toast to those lost souls. This one's on me.
To your brothers in arms, may they rest in peace.
Peace, you say? Problem is, sometimes I think they never died. They haunt me in my dreams, you know? Bloody bastards. I swear I wanted to go back and retrieve their bodies. But our late captain, make Grindelows piss on his grave, forbade me from going back. But when I drink, I usually pass out, and then I don't remember my dreams. So, I drink. My brothers deserved better.
No. Is he missing an arm? No, he's not missing an arm or a hand. I think that Tadgan is missing a hand. Carrying the deck. 50 wood. Where would I get that from? Roots of Knowledge. The Last Voyage. Jesus Christ. All along the watchtower. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Why you gotta put it outside the gates? Wake up, soldier!
I'm not talking to you, birdface.
You're sleeping on the
Get
job.
lost. Don't even look at me. You want something from me. You just wait. You come here crawling on your knees and I still won't talk to you. Are you happy now? Sober and all? 'Cause I'm not.
It's been... Doop, 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 doop. More question marks. Is there a book of knowledge in here? Books, 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 books. Wine and crab. Lots of scrolls. I heard you have the logbook from the Andraste. Is that true? Can I see it?
Do you mean the document with information about the course, weather, position, and speed of the ship, as well
Not you
as
again.
all of the stops and other occurrences kept by the captain or the first mate? More specifically, the document from the bridge of the Andraste, which sank tragically in nearby waters in the year 513. Indeed, we have it. Please wait here. Here it is, though I doubt those records will tell you anything, since the weirdness surrounding Avalon made sailing impossible. The knowledge of the precepts of navigation has been forgotten.
Thanks for the resubscribe, Jax. So it's useless. There's no way to find the Andraste?
Oh, no. We know that. You should have mentioned that you're looking for the wreck of the Andraste rather than the logbook. Every keeper knows that the Andraste was swallowed by the ocean. It's near what's
So why didn't you
currently
tell
known
that
as
lady?
Smuggler's Bay. Here, I'll mark it on your map.
How far away is it? A million miles away. I can't use the map while I'm inside. Map don't work. Well, it's got to be in the water. The 1%. Silent Cilia. Drinking buddies. There it is. The last voyage. Miles away. Mum's a fine is the pie. Repairing the deck. I think it's time to finally go out into the world a bit. Finally. Only 2.5 hours later. Hopefully we'll find wood to repair the deck.
It's nice to have a break.
Nice to have a break. Need to try and kill those bounties, even though it would be pretty difficult, I think. Stop sleeping on the job. What do we got around here? Fingerless Comb. Dead as Dreams. I don't even know what that one is. King's Road. Something strange is happening in the crypt at the sentry near the Horns. Been asked to deal with it. And that's the actual, like, main mission to get on his good graces. Need wood. Got any wood? 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 Need 50 wood. Friends? I'm not so sure. Nope. Not friends. Pretty much everybody outside of like a village or a keep is an enemy.
Huh? Did you hear something?
What the hell? He deflected it back. You can't do that.
Your rodents here.
Slow motion.
Your rodents here.
Give me all your stuff. Looter's Mask. Increase critical chance. Got some gloves. Give me your blood. Give me your blood. What's the dodge button? I've forgotten. Oh. They might fuck me up.
This is going to hurt.
She's gonna hurt.
We'll make short work. You'll regret this. You're only making me angrier.
That didn't work.
I'm not beaten yet.
The tough one.
You survived that.
Bonk. Gold Claymore. I wish the UI for this was a bit bigger, so you didn't have to scroll down. I'm still not sure how to parry. Tutorials. Parry. The timing must be so tight. I've not done it once yet. Dear. Enemy dear. Are you friend? Merg.
Ooh, a new face. I haven't seen you before.
I'm just passing through. You're Marg?
It depends on who's asking. And why. Nah, I'm kidding. I don't meet many outsiders these days. I'm Marg, a hunter in the service of the Horns of the South.
The quartermaster told me that you have a problem with the undead.
Aye. I don't know what it is about this place, but even the dead hardly ever get any rest. Though I'll admit, it's getting worse lately. They keep emerging from the local cemetery in numbers greater than that small plot of land ever held. So I'm guessing we might have a necromancer on our hands. And here I thought after the Charred Conclave, we'd have more than 100 years of peace from them.
You often have problems with necromancy in these parts?
Only every century or so. But even that's too often if you ask me. Something seems to draw them here. Well, it's probably all that death. The South has always been restless. And after what happened with the sunken village, I guess death has seeped into the very soil of this land. Must be quite alluring for that lot.
Why can't you deal with it yourself?
Because I'm not stupid or suicidal. I can go up against a few undead. But their masters are a different story. I'm a simple hunter. While they have the power to raise the dead, arrows are only good against magic if you're far away from the caster, which is impossible in the crypt. But if you decide not to help, I'll have no choice, will I? Or I could just wait for the necromancer to be destroyed by what they summoned. It happens sometimes, from what I've heard.
I find out what's happening.
Good. And try not to die. That undead swarm doesn't need any more recruits.
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm self-sufficient enough not to have to ask for help. However, I suppose I could help you.
Everybody has a
share
quest.
some things I found out during my hunts.
Tell me about yourself.
No.
Wow. Why?
Because I'm not an interesting person. You need to understand that when someone enlists with the Horns of the South, he leaves his former self outside the walls of the keep. His old life, it loses all meaning. If someone comes here and gets political, well, they'll end up disappointed. Well, I don't know if you're aware, but becoming the captain is a curse for any true keeper. It's not the honor others on Avalon seem to think it is.
How so?
Because the captain answers to Camelot and its representative, Galahad. So every captain needs to get political, whether he likes it or not. And the current Galahad is a real piece of shit. He burns people under any pretext whatsoever, or none at all. He sows terror. I have no respect for the man.
Anything interesting around here?
Everything is interesting around here. But ultimately, it depends on what you're looking for.
You got any wood? You got arrows. Quite expensive. Hide to leather. They're expensive as well. Death from afar. Hey dear. Cemetery's down the road. I think the deers should be near the hunter. They don't have very good self-preservation if they're doing that. Raspberry. Can I take it? I can. Not stealing. How big is the map? Well, this one has a few maps. So it's a bit like Avowed, where there's different separate sections. I believe there are 3 maps in the game. There's like a snowy one, a autumny one, and then you got this one. Can I take this stuff? Doesn't mind. Venison. Plate. You're right, Mug. And the DLC has its own, yeah. I think the DLC is Under the Sea. Under the sea, under the sea. Everything's better where it is wetter. Under the sea. Can I take this wood, please? Requires wood cutting axe. Oh shit. There are wood cutting axe around here. Cabbages. Parsley. Tomatoes. Potatoes. Devil's Snare. So much. Daffodil. Totally not stealing. It doesn't count as stealing, so it's not stealing. King Trumpet. Carrots. You can blow on my King Trumpet if you want. Brittergill. Going to be an axe near the actual chopping board. And my axe. I need 50 wood. It's not stealing. I guess because I am kind of one of them, but not really. Wood. Leather. How much wood do I have? Free. I need 47 wood. Daffodils. Kill the deer. No. No. What is that? Grindy Low? Spins. God. Oh, God. Yikes. What's wrong with your face? Powerful. No. Hammer. It's the sunken village. Doesn't look very sunken. Cemetery. Ooh. And skeletons. Actual skeletons. It's so atmospheric. So much going on. Sharpened arrows. So dense. I need to tap. That's parry. Right. Holding it doesn't actually parry. Holy shit! He just one-shot me. I don't want to parry. Parrying is a bad idea. I try it on a one-handed one, not a two-handed one. Bones and skulls. Where did it even come from? Oh, it's so atmospheric. It's so dense with fog. Ew. They don't have any blood, so surely I can't take it from them. I can. Somehow I can take blood from them. Pew! Pew! There we go. That's parrying. What the fuck? He just one-shots me. It's so powerful. Powerful two-handed weapon. Didn't even see that he was attacking. Oh, you can just keep dodging to get your evasion up. Pew! Headshot on a skeleton. I mean, the bow seems really powerful. Getting headshots. Yeah, they're pretty basic spells. I think I do have a different spell. Yeah, I got Hailstone, but it requires 2 spirituality. This is just a crappy bow as well. I've got no points in what the bow requires. This is the most basic bow, and it's already extremely powerful. Stealth Archer! Bonk. Cobwebs. Wolfsbane. I'm pretty sneaky. They haven't got any ears, I guess. Got to go inside the crypt. There's loads of them. Shit. No, I'm sorry. No. Oh god, there's one of those things as well. Corpse eater. Oh god. Friendly fire. Burn, baby, burn. It's hard to hit them as well. Gotta be very precise. I wonder if you can do anything with the broken arrows. Can I repurpose them? Probably, yeah. In hand crafting. Evil Cemetery. Rose. Devil's Snare. Very expensive, the recipes. Deer. Undead deer. Do I want to go in? I feel like the necromancer's going to destroy me. Dead person. Small crypt. Stormvale. Undead, undead. Proper undead. The skeletons and zombies are both called undead. Stagger pretty easily. The undead are gigantic. Small crypt, my ass. It's gigantic in here. Shit. Fuck. I'm out. I'm out of arrows. Shit. Level 7. Soup spoon. Coin. Iron ore. What's a coin for the Witcher? Magic. Whoa. We're like teleported. Hello? Dead end. do both at the same time, but I don't have enough magic to do that, really. Yeah. So many bones. The lock seems to be broken. Any traps? There's blood on the wall. Pickaxe. Ah! Oh. Ah! I was expecting to do like a charged up attack, but I didn't. That's a... You have a separate animation for a stealth attack. I thought I was charging it up. Sharpening stone. I should be able to break through this. I not put something on quick access around here? Maybe I can't break it. Can't break through that. Then where do I go? Small crypt, my ass. Now you can do it without equipping it. Like an actual pop-up will come up. Like when you can dig something. Oh shit, son. Them bones, them lovely bones. Blight opal. Inflicts poison. Pearl necklace. Silver tongue. Oh my god, there's a secret down the coffin. How's it hanging? The mace? I don't think the mace is any good. I don't think it even counts as a weapon. Didn't pick it up though, did I? Wine goblet. Big glass bottle. Dig. Dig, dig. My chalice. My chalice phallus. I mean, there's so many maces. They drop all the time. Help me. Get me out of here. Onion bun. Hello? What are you doing down here? Morg.
Oh, who's come to visit me here? Surely you're not here to steal my treasures, are you?
Who are you?
Oh, they call me all sorts of things. Evil spirit, lurking fiend, imp fae, nasty little thieving pest. But really, my name is Mog.
Are you really a spirit? A fiend and all that? Did they really call you a nasty little thieving pest? Are you really a spirit?
We're definitely not fae. That's something else entirely. I'm what people wanted to believe in. The one who snatched their last coin for a beer, swearing they had it just a moment ago. The reason they can't find their left sock in the morning. The cause of a missing wedding ring, oh, so on.
Do they really call you a nasty little thieving pest?
It happens. I suspect it's because I really like to snatch people's little trinkets. But between you and me, if they paid more attention, it wouldn't be so easy to steal their things.
Treasures? You mean this junk?
You offend me in my own home. So not nice. Sure, it's junk to you now, but when you have to head out into the cold and can't find one glove, well, suddenly it becomes very important. And that glove? I've had it for ages.
Why do you steal gloves?
I'm just helping people appreciate the little things, because those are the only things that truly matter in life, right? At least that's what some bores say. Nah, it's just hilarious, watching you all lose your minds over a missing key or a sock. And I've been doing this for centuries. It's second nature by now.
Centuries? How old are you?
Oh, you shouldn't ask a lady such things. But you can ask me. I don't remember exactly. 9, 10 centuries at least, maybe more, 15, 23, I don't know.
Do you really enjoy tormenting people?
Of course. I mean, the funniest part is, you live in a place where you shouldn't even be, staring death in the face every day. And yet, you get the angriest over the smallest things. The Red Plague? Oh, you'll manage somehow, but where the hell is my favorite pipe?
You never thought about stealing something bigger? Gold? Jewels?
What is it with you people and gold? I've been around for ages, I still don't get it. I don't give a damn about gold and jewels. When you talk about them, you suddenly get all serious and pompous. I'm just here for fun.
This is a strange place to keep treasures.
Strange? I thought people liked being buried with their little trinkets and shiny bits. And since I'll be dying soon,
You'll be dying soon.
Perfect.
Dying soon?
That's right. I used to play tricks on people back in the homelands. Back then, they respected me. But ever since we came to Avalon, it's just been getting worse. They're forgetting. Sometimes someone still tosses salt over their left shoulder for me, or maybe leaves a little bowl
So
of
the
milk
only
on
reason
the
you're
outside,
alive is
but
because people
most
believe in
folks
you.
are rare now. And when they all forget me, that's the end.
I'll never forget you. Is there any way to save you?
No, it's just the natural order of things. I've lived long enough anyway.
Red-headed woman,
Since I'm
I
kicking the
believe
bucket
in
soon,
you.
I could pass on some of my power to you. What you say?
Yes, sure.
Well, before I give you some of my power, I just want something from you. Something stolen. Nothing big or expensive, just a little trinket. Just sneak into someone's house and swipe the shoes, or grab a wooden mug from the tavern. Will you do that for me?
You're bluffing, right? You want me to steal for you? No way. Alright, I'll promise I'll steal something for you.
Great! Now you can either keep your word and commit the terrible sin of theft, or break your promise. And if you ever feel like a bit of thievery, I'll be waiting right here.
You're not in the easiest place to get to. I guess you are now. As long as the enemies don't respawn. How weird. The four dwellers can create things from the weirdness through the power of their will. So they're still alive! Okay. What the fuck's to do with this? Oh, it's the fucking weirdness. Get inside the other crypt, quickly. Go! Unavailable during combat? What do you mean? I can't cheese it? How do I even fight these things? Oh shit. Weird spirit. They die in one hit. If I can hit them. Ow! Went through me. And I sneezed. Steel dagger. Oh, the cobwebs from them. I really like how the weirdness and the fog look. Looks really cool. Super dense fog. Gonna go in now. Is the dagger good? Shit. I need dexterity and perception to use it effectively. Sort by damage. Short sword. Dull claymore. Apparently it's better though. Put it on that one. No, claymore. 7 strength. Hello? Are you a real-life living person? Excalibur, is that you? Adventures of the Swan Knight. Whoa. New recipe unlocked. Burdock.
Who goes there? Are you the one responsible for all that racket? People are trying to rest in peace, damn it.
So he's been resurrected by the necromancer. But he's not evil. I'm sorry.
You should be. These folks fell into their eternal slumber a long time ago. But some of them have turned out to be very light sleepers. Not their fault, but we should at least try not to wake them up. I'm telling you, ever since people started burning their dead, it's like they've forgotten proper manners in places like this.
Who are you?
My name's Huardok, and I am the keeper of this place. I look after the dead, or at least, I try to. It used to be much easier where they stayed in one place. Now I need to keep making sure they don't stray too far from the cemetery. But I'm not complaining. A little exercise is good for the body.
Wait, you're not dead, are you?
Dead, alive, what's the difference? I am here. I always have been, and I always will be, until the day I'm released from my service.
How long have you lived here?
Truth be told, I'm not quite sure. Has it been a long time since the wave came and
the sunken
swallowed the
village?
That was when people stopped coming here. It's like the sea washed away the memory of this place as well. I don't remember much of what happened afterwards. I must have fallen asleep for a while.
I think you're dead. Do you know anything about what's happening here?
I know everything that happens here. If you're looking for some juicy gossip, Becca from the 3rd row south still has no idea where her husband is. They were supposed to be buried together, you see, but he never showed up. The scoundrel. Everyone here thinks he got remarried and chose to rest with his second wife. Not me. I think he probably got eaten.
I meant the undead. There've been quite a lot of them.
Oh, that would be Master. He's been at his experiments again, I'm afraid. Getting the folks around here all agitated. Putting them back to sleep again is going to be such a chore.
Who is your master?
Master is Master. He commands the dead. I don't know much else. I'm here to serve, not to ask questions.
Where's your master now?
You want me to betray his trust that easily? We barely know each other. I wouldn't tell you even if I could.
Why do you serve him?
Because it's my purpose. The sole reason I was brought back. That has never changed, just as I haven't. But I'm happy where I am. The dead need company too, you know. The folks here were forsaken by the living. At least I can make sure they're not lonely.
What kind of experiments?
Dunno. Usual. Glowing
Higgledy-piggledy
candles and dead bodies. I even saw some new faces recently, but they didn't stay long.
I need to enter this crypt.
Interested in local history, are you? Good, good. The memory of those who
For
came
those
before
who
us
come
should
after.
be preserved. I can let you in. There is a small fee of 5 gold coins for the upkeep of the cemetery, of course. It's constant work, as you can clearly see, and my petitions for additional funds seem to have fallen on deaf ears.
I'm here on official business of the Horns of the South. Just let me in.
Oh, you should have said so from
Did
the
it work?
start. Did you know that some prominent keepers rest in this place? You should pay your respects. Oh, and when you're back, please remind your captain of this place. It's in a dire condition. It requires his immediate attention.
It worked. Maybe the necromancer's not bad. But his creations are, I'm afraid. Bonk. Big damage. My damage is okay, but I still die quite quickly. Bonk. Corpse eater. Massive undead. Why are they so tall? Uses a lot of stamina. Stop throwing rocks at me. Bonk. 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 Can I make it here? Cannot be placed in this area. Flower. Spirits. That's the spirit. Dead corpses. More dead corpses. I don't know if the spells actually light up the area or not. Yeah. When they hit something, I'm not sure if when they actually fly through. I think they do. Yeah, they do. Hello, undead man. Really hard to set them on fire. You've got to constantly hit them. Feral charm. Increase physical damage. Antler fragment. Increase weak spot damage. No, that's what I'm wearing. Feral charm. Eerie essence. Don't know where it is. Oh, weapon relic. There it is. Something you put on your weapons at some point. Corpse eater. These spells are shit. dodge a lot as well. I got any arrows? No. You have no items. Burn, baby, burn. There we go. Burn. Hello, friendly necromancer. Are you friendly? I was given permission to come in here. Doesn't really stagger them. Like they're pretty much back to swinging again immediately. Did I knock the chandelier down? Boo! Probably only staggers the enemies with a stamina bar. We're undead. We don't have to worry about stamina. Bullshit. Oh. Sit still. I'm over here, skeleton man. You go over there if you want. Ooh. Horseshoe. That would never fit on a horse. Fit over a horse. It's his feet. Acorn. Looked like a fancy acorn to me. It was glowing. Oh. Fucking hell. They're just immediately swinging as soon as you hit them. Oh my god! Flame Gobbler! Boomer! Oh god. There's two of them! Two knights. And they don't give a shit about fire. These guys are going to have a lot of health. And they're probably going to one-shot me if the skeletons do. That doesn't do much of anything. They've got like a really staggered motion to them. Oh, they didn't actually one-shot me. Somehow the skeletons do. A little bit two-handed action. Uh-oh. Oh. They're like the cat statues from Elden Ring. Oh yeah. That staggered motion. They're pretty easy to hit though, because they have quite a big timeout time. Timeout! Then they fall apart. Cracked stone sword. What about their shield? 10 strength. 10 strength. 69 stamina. Nice. And now I'm over encumbered. Oh no. Sort by weight. That weighs 10. No, it weighs 100? What the fuck? Why is it so heavy? That's why it uses 69 stamina. That's insane. I did think that these going to come alive at some point and try and attack me. Iron ore. Ooh. Higgledy piggedy piggedy. Jesus. Rusty spear. Can take one out of him. I've killed all of your creations. Your experiments. Lockpicking. No. 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 Yes. Druid's friend. Burn skin. I think I need to read them for them to count. I read those. Read that. Moss from a cursed well. Coats weapon for 60 seconds, inflicting poison build-up. New recipe unlocked. No physics on the chains. Hello? Mr. Friendly Necromancer? Friend? Friend. Just gonna do some mining. Can you please stop resurrecting the dead, please?
Careful there. Try
You're
not to step in the array. It's advanced magic. Very fragile.
I'm here to stop you. Advanced or not, I need you to stop doing whatever it is you're doing here.
Stop. Well, what I am doing here is very important. Besides, I'm hardly hurting anyone. Well, anyone that matters, that is.
You kill people and raise their corpses.
That is a gross oversimplification. I am conducting valuable research, and yes, I do get rid of vermin and give their sorry existence some actual meaning. Posthumously, but, well, as they say, better late than never, right? Don't tell me you care about the lives of a few bandits.
I mean, no. I don't, but I also don't think you should desecrate their corpses.
I'm not desecrating anything. It's just flesh. There's nothing sacred about it in the first place. It starts decaying the moment you die. I'm merely prolonging its usefulness. And I've made some
But what are you using them for?
I know people fear this kind of magic, but it creates so many new
You can use them to farm
It
stuff,
could
like in
change the
Avalon.
meaning of life and death. Give those who died prematurely more time with their loved ones. We could learn to live without the fear of dying. We could treat death not like an end, but like a new beginning.
I've killed a few bandits, but I didn't enjoy taking their lives.
Don't enjoy it either. It's messy, and it takes up far too much time that could be better devoted to my research. Think about it this way. People who wrought so much misery on others could end up bettering the lives of everyone. I've made some tremendous breakthroughs.
So you're not trying to raise an undead army?
Oh, please. Is that the only thing people can think of when it comes to necromancy? What use would I have with an army? My ambition isn't to command the dead, but death itself. I aim to make Avalon a place where people won't have to fear it anymore. The problem is, I keep missing something. Raising the dead is easy, but I don't want mindless minions. I want truly living
Minion!
undead. Yet no matter what I do, I just...
What?
Won't work.
What you're missing might just be practical experience.
That's absurd. Nobody on Avalon is more experienced than I am. Nobody.
That was 75% chance, and it didn't succeed. That's because you may know the process, but you don't understand its nature.
And you don't understand what you're talking about.
Are you going to try and kill me?
This discussion is pointless.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you continue with this. I can't. I've got no other option. Oh, no.
Very well. Do you know what I like most about the dead? They don't tire, and they don't feel pain. But you will.
Reload. Reroll. Oh, dear. No. Undead. I need to target him, really. He's got fire. God. I don't have enough stamina for this. It's gonna really fuck me up. No. I'm sorry. Might have to reload anyway. Please don't spawn two more. Oh, nice. Knocked him off his feet. Now he's spawned more. Unbelievable. I said don't do that. You mother... Oh, fucking shit. I'm behind you. Stop spawning more. Help. 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 I've got no stamina. Got no potions. I might have some. Yeah. Fuck you. Bonk. Execute. Can't believe I got through that. Just spammed all my healing potions. Your rash journal. A solution for disobedience. Skull staff. Burning ember. Skeleton army. Soul salvage. Necromancer's mask. Leather boots. I think that arrow is actually... That arrow means you don't have the right stats to equip it. That's what the arrow means. I mean, you can still equip it, but you won't get the same effects from it. Ooh. Ooh. Looks pretty cool. I got some spells. I can raise the dead. Requires 2 spirituality. Skeleton army. Need more spirituality. Alchemy station. Fish oil. Am I eating bone meal? Oh yeah, I got his staff. Piggledy, 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 poggledy. Requires 3 spirituality. This item effect won't work until you reach its requirements. No. Increases mana shield by 10%. One on hit restores 10% of mana damage dealt as mana. The wand. Can't use it. Nope. I can go back at least. I wonder if you could actually, like, not attack him if you succeeded in those skill checks. Ooh. No. Ooh. Oh. Can I get up there? How do I... Edge it. Edit it. Edit it. Keeper's tag. Oh, it's the like dog tag. More gains sensor. Permanently. Oh shit, there are things you can take to increase your stuff permanently. Now, where did it go? There it is. Yay. Woo. The lightning. 12 strength. 12 strength. But it only decreases the damage a bit, but I guess it won't do the effect. Yeah. It still might be worth putting it on, just for the damage alone. 12 strength. That's ridiculous. Like, how high of a level do you need to be to fully use it? Some arrows. Blade Drowner's Conch. Got loads of things we can make. Essence Channeler. Your master's dead, I'm sorry. Your master is dead.
Yes, I felt that. He must have been surprised. People like him tend to forget that it can happen to them too.
What will happen to you now?
I guess I'll do what I always do. Clean up, put everyone back to sleep, and then take a little nap myself. Someone will come along again sooner or later. We can't have them seeing such a mess, can we?
Wait, what do you mean by what you always do?
Well, this master wasn't the first one. I'm sure he won't be the last. This place is very popular with their kind for some reason. And they always leave it in such a state. It's not like it would hurt them to pick up a few bones and put them back in place.
So I guess this is goodbye.
It seems so. But before you go, I have a small favor to ask. As you can see, there's quite a commotion around here. I'm afraid I won't be able to fulfill all my duties before I need to rest again. Could you take what remains of the Master and place him in a special
The Master?
crypt
Doctor Who?
If you feel so inclined, a few kind words about him would be welcome. Here's the key. Well,
right.
Goodbye, then. And thank you for stopping by. It was truly appreciated. Though we are dead, we still enjoy having a visitor from time to time. It's nice to be remembered, even if just for a little while.
I need to go and pick up his body. Ah. Ugh. Hot goo. Pick up a lot of stuff in this. Also got this as well, a wand, Essence of Channeler. Requires 6 spirituality. There's so much stuff, like I want to try it all. I think there might be a respec option at some point. Because the game did say, choose your skills wisely, because it will be very hard to change them. Like, something like that, along the lines. As if to say that there will be a way at some point. You could not so easily change them. Running, I'm running over here. Running, man. Tiny glass bottle. Slurgurg, the first of many. I've heard that name before. Can't read the book. Some fancy paintings in here. Inscribe. Place ashes. I think I might have placed it in the wrong place. Despite his methods, his heart was in the right place. Rest in peace. He was a fool and a maniac. Thank the gods he's dead now. You're all welcome. He picked a bone with the wrong person. It was a grave mistake. Guess it was meant to go here, maybe? Did it matter? Bottle tricks. Didn't ask me, are you sure? It just put it on there immediately. Wasn't my fault. I'm a grave robber. Septos. He wished to raise his beloved, but chose to join her instead. May they both rest in peace. Lovers Teva. Gofrad. No army stays loyal to a tyrant. May they all know peace at least. Ephon. His music alone would have made him immortal. Everything else was unnecessary. Oh. Got a bone to pick with you. Each blocked hit increases something. Guess I can put that on the shield. Or a shield. Seems like there's quite a lot of complexity to this. He's gone. He's gone. He's dead. He's gone. Oh, he's dead. He was always dead. He's dead, dead, dead. The second coming. He has come. Let's get out of here. I have come. That was an ordeal. The spirituality is only at 1. I mean, I've only got strength at 3. It's ridiculous. It's going to take forever to get to these requirements. I don't know what to get. mean, the spells seem pretty underpowered compared to the bows and the melee weapons. I'm not sure if I want to use the spells yet. More practicality. Yes. More selling power. Increased noise. Backstabs. Unarmed two-handed. More damage with two-handed. General. Increased melee damage. Shields. Health. Stamina. Soul Cube summoning combat general buffs. Spell power is increased. Gain more mana. So you can specialize in one or just get more damage overall. Wielding shields increases melee damage by 10%. I do like shields or parry. Your parry window is increased by 0.1 seconds. Or bows. The stamina cost of holding a drawn bow is reduced. Dash costs less stamina. Dash is pretty good. Let's go for that. I want to make a mama's a pie. I want to make the mama the pie like the pie the pie. Mum's a spaghetti, egg, and blueberry. Where do I get bleeding blueberries from? Make it just like a mama used to make. I have killed the necromancer. I've dealt with the necromancer. He's dead now.
So he shares the same fate as his minions. Ironic, don't you think? Well, at least we'll have some peace and quiet around here again. And the dead might be restless for a bit. But I'm sure Hwaradak will put them back to sleep.
You know him? He's dead, I'm afraid.
You can report a job well done to the quartermaster.
Wait, you know Hwaradak?
Aye, I do. He's a very pleasant fellow. I may not be very fond of his masters, but well, who am I to judge a man for the oaths he's bound to? And he has a lot of respect for the dead. I wouldn't mind having someone like him looking after me after I finally shuffle off this mortal coil.
Aren't you curious about the details?
You fought and you won. That's all that matters to me. We're both busy individuals. And maybe one day, if Avalon permits, we'll share this tale by the campfire. But for now, let's focus on what's in front of us. Since you've proven you're brave enough to face the undead, I take it you're not afraid of the night either, are you?
Of course not. Why?
I might have another job for you if you're interested. A while ago, another traveler came through here bragging that he found a place where you could easily gather ethereal cobwebs. He was supposed to return with proof, but, well, I'm afraid he may have met an unfortunate end, as often happens. But I'm still curious about the place he mentioned.
I'll see if I have time.
That's good. Hand me a map. I don't know the exact location, but you should find it in this area. Good luck.
Well, I think I'm going to stop here for now, because I'm going to get ready to go snooker. But if I feel up to it, maybe when I've come back we'll start Bayonetta, but we'll see. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you hopefully later or on the next one. Bye!